Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey there, besties. Happy Thursday. Guess where I'm at? On the couch. Okay. Why am I on the couch? Because even though I got the Ethernet cord, I don't think Reaper's here. Even though I got the Ethernet cord in order to connect to the router so that I can have better signal, it's still not working. So I'm gonna have to get Verizon to send another router. So unfortunately, I cannot be on my on my computer. So I got to be on my laptop, which means one screen, which means no sounds. But that's okay because we got ish to do. We got to get it done. All right. This is the stream from yesterday that was messing up because once I started the screen share, that's when it starts messing up because of the additional router that doesn't seem to be working. So after all that, I got to return all that mess back to Amazon. Shout out to Amazon and wait on them. So that's on my list of things to do today. So do you think I'm going to work? Oh, Lord, I tried. I really tried, but I'm not. So I am off again today, but I'll go tomorrow. That means I have worked one day this week. And from what I saw when I logged in to see all the emails, child, this is probably the best decision that I made all daggone year. I'm just saying. Anyway, shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. All right, so we got to talk about this what my husband and wife does trend, right? So we'll get to it, but we got to look at some other things because there's some crap that's going on. There's so much I can't even keep up. I'll probably do a later stream later tonight. I have a doctor's appointment. I got to go back to the gym, so it'll definitely be late. It might even be like 10 o'clock, y'all. So just FYI. It might be a late night stream, 10, even 11 o'clock. So if I do it, hopefully y'all can come back. And if not, I understand. All right. But this mess that just happened with the decision to say that parents basically don't have to parent their kids, and it's not their fault that hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's not their fault that the kids get addicted to social media. So I don't know where in the hell we are living right now, but Meta and YouTube have to pay some parents because their child is addicted to the internet. So I'm trying to understand where the part where it says your child, your kid, and you give them, but now it's this is ridiculous. Where are we living? This is absolutely insanity right now. Jury finds Meta, YouTube liable in landmark social media addiction trial. Well, damn it, where is TikTok? Because I'm pretty sure that's more addictive than the other ones.
The verdict is in that landmark social media addiction trial. Meta and YouTube found liable for a product that harms the very children who use it. The case described by some tonight as social media's big tobacco moment, a potential reckoning for an industry that has often denied placing profits above the well-being of kids. But you can see the reaction today from parents and victims' families, this outside a courthouse in L.A., as the results came in from the jury, finding that YouTube and Meta, the owner of Instagram and Facebook, must pay millions in damages to a 20-year-old woman. She accused the companies of hooking her as a 6-year-old and damaging her mental health for years. Both Meta and YouTube, they disagree, but hundreds, even thousands of similar cases await. And for Meta, this is the second time in 2 days that a jury has found negligence. Senior tech and business correspondent Joling Kent joins us now with more. Joling, big deal today. Good evening.
A very big deal indeed, Tony. This is a watershed moment. After more than 8 days of deliberation, a jury found both Meta and YouTube responsible for intentionally designing addictive products that harm the mental health of young people. And this could be just the beginning of a broader reckoning when it comes to the impact of social media on kids.
We've sent a message with this that you will be held accountable.
Today in Los Angeles, a major legal blow for Meta and YouTube in a landmark social media addiction trial. A jury ordered their parent companies to pay $6 million in total damages to the plaintiff, a now 20-year-old woman named Kaylee, known as KGM, with Meta responsible for 70% of it.
As a result of this, Kaylee's life will be different, and rightfully so.
Katie's life is definitely going to be different with however many millions of dollars. But I'm sorry. So this is, what is 20 is Z? 20 is Generation Z, right? So like I said yesterday, what the hell y'all think is about to happen? Child, we might as well start suing. I'm addicted too. But this is also something that us content creators need to be mindful of, because if they got to start paying out, guess what the fuck they about to start doing? Paying us less, much like what they saying they already been doing over on TikTok. They already, content creators on TikTok have been complaining for months now, at least since the new year has started, that they're getting no money even for millions of views. So all the people who use YouTube specifically as their means to live need to be paying the F attention and need to be doing whatever it is that we need to do to say, what the fuck? Because of course it's going to be appealed. But how? Your dumb ass parents gave you the tools to get on the internet. Where in the hell are we living right now, y'all? Where in the hell are we living right now? Now, none of this makes any sense whatsoever. Your kid can blame, what is his name? Zuckerberg, and whoever owns Google. I don't know their name. They white. So they can sit up here and create this invention. So, well, when is anybody going to start suing these jobs for firing your punk asses, Bueller? Child, at this pace, with this logic, it's time for people who have been fired to go and sue their employers for firing them because it caused them mental health, and it's not right and it's not fair, and it's your fault that you fired me, and it's your fault that you laid me on, and it's your fault that you let me go. I think it's time that people start suing them too, because that's just as fucking ridiculous as this. Did Zuck give your kid the computer? Did YouTube give your kid the device? Did Instagram give your kid the login? Did they log you in? Did they give you the name and the password in order to get onto the damn sites? Did they allow you to utilize those sites hour after hour after hour after hour? Did they give you the way to get onto it, show you how to get onto it and to stay on it? So your kid sitting up there scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling is Zuckerberg's fault. You didn't call your kid for dinner. You didn't tell your kid it's time for you to get off. You didn't tell your kid it's time for them to go to bed. You didn't tell your kid you need to give that thing to me. Parents just get resolved for everything. No wonder they're out here acting like the jackasses that most of them are, lazy AF, because now all y'all think that a bunch of people ain't now gonna start suing. This is opening doors, just like with that mess with the Survivors Act, whatever, in New York, where people can just come back from 500 years ago and say, you know what? I think I'm going to sue Bill Cosby, who just got held liable and got to pay all these millions of dollars to somebody. And I'm tired of people saying, it's a drop in a bucket for them. It don't matter. It does matter. It's setting the stage for other people to come through. So y'all so freaking lazy AF. Y'all are so damn jealous. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all are so damn jealous that you just always are going to be pocket watching people who have made it. The people who it is that you use in their tools and their products, and then you're going to turn around trying to talk about you was put upon. It made me addicted. No, your effed up parents allowed you to get addicted because they was lazy AF doing what the F they wanted to do. So they wanted to keep your little mind occupied. So they let you sit on that device for hours and hours on end. not paying attention to what the hell you was doing, not thinking twice about your ass because you was so mesmerized. Where the hell does that enter the damn chat? When the hell does anybody ever say anything about that from that damn perspective? Nah, just blame the whole rest of the world. You next, child, they're gonna be like, we're gonna change the seats on the plane to make sure that the fat people can only buy one seat. Or they'll turn around and say, Messi, you're just gonna have to deal with her fat ass on you because she only got one seat, and even though she paid for hers, you paid for yours, you're gonna have to share the part that you paid with that fat ass because she's coming on over into the seat. Yeah, I made a correlation. It's just as stupid. I can't take it. But thank you, Mixed Chick. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. Shout out to Mixed Chick and 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you got a membership, please make sure you thank Mixed Chick. Thank you again, Boo. Shout out to all the channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone who is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new while we finish this dumbass shit. This is so stupid.
As a result of this, Kaylee's life will be different, and rightfully.
Liberal white women. Look. Liberal white women, I promise you. We're so happy. We're so happy. We're gonna win some money. Oh my God. It's not right because I'm white and it's not fair. Don't blame my mom. It's not her fault. It's Zuckerberg. Oh, it's a man's fault because whoever owns Google, I don't know his name. They just said it when I was watching a different segment. And it's a man too. We'll just get the men. Pay us. We're equal.
What kind of shit is that?
So,
while $6 million is a small fraction of these companies' billions in revenue, it was a critical win. KGM claimed features like infinite scrolling and autoplay were factors in addicting her in her early years to the apps.
Though.
Leading to depression, anxiety, and body dysmorphia.
What the fuck is body dysmorphia? Fat? I mean, I'm anxious. I have anxiety. I'm depressed. I'm depressed too. Okay? Does anybody give a damn? Guess what? Grow up and get over it. Work your way through it. Shit. So you get $3 million because your parents are irresponsible? Where is ever any parental accountability? Where? They just popping out these little gremlins and then all of a sudden they just get $3 million because they're anxious. That so sounds like something a Z would say. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. Oh my God. I never had to work a day in my life and I was on the internet because my parents are lazy AF and now I get to get all this money and you can too. She'll be talking about taking her course.
Yeah. During the trial, billionaire Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg was called to testify, telling the jury, "We try to create a."
No, these news programs ain't shit. You heard what she said. Billionaire. Yeah, he a billionaire. You mad? You mad? He created this thing that all of y'all want to be on. Y'all can't shut the fuck up on it. Y'all can't get the fuck up off of it. But you want to make sure a billionaire because y'all can't stay the fuck up off of it. You do and create this shit and then blame some damn body else.
In her early years to the apps, leading to depression, anxiety, and body dysmorphia. During the trial, billionaire Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg was called to testify, telling the jury, "We try to create a service that is valuable for people, and they will continue to use it more." Today, Meta said it will appeal.
"We will continue to defend ourselves vigorously as every case is different."
Come on, sis. Get that shit done. You go, girl. Get it done.
Meta said it will appeal.
We will continue to defend ourselves vigorously as every case is different, and we remain confident in our record of protecting teens online.
Big tech, your gig is over.
Yep.
Well, what do you think she is, y'all? Not this lady. Hold on.
Protecting teens online.
Big tech.
Same shit. Same biatch. Child. Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah, I'm going off for a second, okay? These liberal white women out here getting shit done and changing shit. I don't think this is right in any way, shape, or form. Not because I'm a content creator, not because it involves YouTube, because of the fact that this is another way to show that parents bear no responsibility for these kids that they are having, and they get to blame somebody else. This is what's being raised right now. This is what's being told by this verdict and many other things that we have seen, that it is okay for you to just make sure that the kid is alive. Anything that they do is not going to be your fault. We'll just find somebody else to blame and you will be absolved, right? And Black women, you go and you align yourselves with these biatches every single time. And what happens? They go and do what the hell they want to do and leave you hanging. These are the people that you align yourselves with. Look at this heifer. More white people. But if white people are racist, I don't even understand how y'all go and align with them. Make that make sense. Because everybody is racist. Everybody is racist. But y'all will go align with these people in a heart damn beat. And then they leave y'all ass on the side of the road looking half damn crazy every single time. Did they bring y'all in for this so you could get a piece of the pie, Bueller? Did they bring y'all into this so that you could get a piece of the pie, Bueller? Nah, they went and did that shit on their daggone own, got this shit to work, and now they're gonna have these daggone companies paying them over and over and over again because there's gonna be a slew more. There's going to be a slew damn more. They're going to do what the hell it is that they want to do. And y'all will sit up here and still align with them. And then they'll leave you on the side of the road a damn again. They don't get shit like this done for y'all, do they? What have they done for y'all where you keep aligning with them that they didn't got shit done? Did they get you y'all's reparations? Remember DEI that y'all are out here fighting for that benefits them more so than you? But y'all out here screaming DEI following Jamal Bryant and the rest of them heifers? Where y'all know, I know you know, you've spoken it out of your mouth that it benefits these same damn people. These are really the people who are the problem. Listen, shout out to the white women that are here. If it ain't you, then it ain't you. But liberal white women are the ones that are out here touting everything that is confusing everybody right the fuck now, involved in every damn thing. And y'all go along with them. Y'all think that they here for you. Then they go back home and then they go do what the hell they want. And then y'all conveniently miss that even though they was out there talking about no Donald Trump, they went and voted for that ass. All right. Whatever.
Your gig is over.
Yep.
Families who have lost children to the influence of social media believe this verdict is just the beginning.
Stop blaming
All white kids. Rest in peace to these kids. I'm not saying all, but these pictures that
children to the influence of social media believe this verdict.
Child, where y'all's kids at? Black women, where y'all's kids at? 92%? Shout out to the 92%. Where y'all kids at? They ain't bring y'all in on this? They ain't get your input? They ain't care about y'all's kids? Because you telling me that no Black kids have self-deleted because of allegedly body dysmorphia, anxiety, and depression because of Zuckerberg and whoever owns Sandor Pachi? They ain't include y'all? They ain't include y'all? All right, child, it was just an overlook. It was just a mistake. I know somebody's going to say, how we get in it? You get in it because you allow these people you think you need these people to come in and do something for you. You could do it yourself. And you see that they definitely get shit done when they want to. How come you don't get shit done or they don't help you get shit done? Because you're actually helping them now by being out here carrying on about ICE. Another Another time that you get involved in some bullshit that's gonna help white women, liberal white women, and it don't help black people. I want someone to tell me how all this bullshit where these biatches are getting involved with this mess, Don Lemon too, that lady from Black Lives Matter, how in the hell that helps black people, Bueller? I want someone to tell me right the fuck now, because the people that was taken on up out of here, first of all, they had no business doing what they was doing. Second of all, I don't believe that they were black. I don't believe that they were black. But y'all all in with that mess. Then the thing is that for the most part, allegedly, they're trying to get rid of people who are basically Hispanic. Y'all just said Hispanics was racist because they didn't vote for Jazzy. Y'all was just saying that the Hispanics let y'all down because they didn't vote for Jazzy. But then you turn around and you're basically fighting to keep the illegal ones here because really, we already know what it is, because you hate Donald Trump. Do you see how your mind is freaking warped and you do shit to your own detriment? But you don't want to listen to me because I'm the white supremacist, right? I'm a white supremacist showing and proving to you how stupid y'all are and that you align yourselves with the wrong people every single time. And then for those of us that can see and like, yeah, nah, I ain't got time for none of that. You want to poo-poo on the rest of us for saying, you know what? This just don't make no damn sense. And why is it that they keep doing whatever the hell it is that they want while lying to us and we still don't get shit? All this mouth that y'all got, all this running around that y'all do, all this saying this, that, everything is this and that, and you know so much and you so fucking smart, but you so damn dumb at the same damn time. Because like I said yesterday, when it's time for these illegals to stay, where do you think they going, Bueller? Poors, they gonna be with ya. Poors, fake poors, they gonna be with ya. That's great. So they're fighting poors and fake poors. Your black 92% are fighting to keep illegals to be where you are. And you know that you get assistance, so then that means you're gonna have to share it with them. You're gonna have to live amongst them. When you're looking for a place to stay to use your Section 8, there's already going to be somebody there that's probably an illegal alien. But child, let them go, child. Let them go. Stay the fuck away from me, like I always say.
Is just the beginning.
Stop blaming the parents. It's on.
What? I am about to shut this shit down already. Are you fucking kidding me? You really said these words out of your mouth, bitch? Oh my goodness. Where are we living?
Verdict is just the beginning.
Stop blaming the parents. It's on you. And this is what this is showing today. Enough is enough.
Meta.
I tell you what, they ain't gonna listen to you blacks like this. They're not. So keep allowing these people to come into y'all's fights, because y'all were the ones that want to fight. Instead of going and getting what's already there for you, y'all want to fight. And you fighting for shit that don't make no sense at the end of the damn day. This one is another one, child.
Joining us now is Emma Lemke, the director of Gen Z advocacy at the Sustainable Media Center and co-founder of the Log Off movement. Emma, great to be with you. I got to get your reaction to this verdict. Just how significant is this decision?
You know, one, thank you so much for having me on today. But today's verdict is a watershed moment for every child who is failed by big tech. For years, my generation, Gen Z, was told that any struggle you had with social media was due to a personal failure, lack of discipline, lack of parenting or willpower. But today, the verdict flips that script. It reminds all those kids out there that social media is a system built to maximize profit, oftentimes designed and engineered towards addiction, and not dedicated to maintaining our well-being as young people. So I want to remind listeners that this is a victory, but it's only the beginning, because thousands of other cases.
Child, Gen Z is smarter than you blacks. The Gen Z is smarter than the 92%. Okay, she out here saying all this professional talk. Gen Z, who we know are lazy AF. So they're gonna find a way. They done found a way to go and get the daggone money from the rich people, because that's really what they see. I don't want to work. It's not fair. Now I want to use your system to be whores. I want to use your system to be half naked. I want to use your system to shake my funky ass. I want to use your systems in order to show my boobs. I want to use your system in order to charge the same men that I can't stand. I want to use your system to get every single thing that I can get while I'm at home doing a get ready with me, doing a look what I got, doing a watch me go on vacation, doing a I'm about to go to Starbucks, doing a look at my haul, doing a watch me go to Home Goods, doing a watch me do this, a watch me do that, a watch me, making myself feel like I'm a freaking star. I'm gonna make sure that y'all see me, and I'm gonna use this platform, and I'm gonna use that platform, and I'm gonna make money from this platform, and I'm gonna make myself get a bunch of subscribers. I'm gonna make myself do this and do that, and then I'm gonna turn around and say it's your fault. I blame you, and you should pay me. They done figured out the formula, child. They done figured out the formula, and guess what? Left y'all behind a damn again. Left y'all behind a damn again. Saying all these words to make it seem like they're put upon. They ain't gonna stop using it. What y'all think, Bueller? Anybody thinks that all these put upon Generation Zs, do you think they're going to stop using it? Shut down OF and let's see what happens then. Now that they over there fighting over since the dude died, and I guess he didn't leave a will, and they all fighting, shut that shit down. I will live for those days. Shut that shit down. Actually, shut it all the fuck down at this point, then see what happens.
Told that any struggle you had with social media was due to a personal failure, a lack of discipline, lack of parenting or willpower. But today the verdict flips that script. It reminds all those kids out there that social media is a system built to maximize profit, oftentimes designed and engineered towards addiction, and not dedicated to maintaining our well-being as young people. So I want to remind listeners that this is a victory.
Not dedicated to maintaining our minds as young. Girl, this is not the parents' fault. Well, shit, the white woman said it, then it must be true. This is the shit that y'all need to be paying attention to and fighting instead of talking about fucking Target. Nobody gives a fuck about Target. Y'all done let this shit slip through your fucking cracks. Now what? Now what?
Addiction and not dedicated to maintaining our well-being as young people. So I want to remind listeners that this is a victory, but it's only the beginning because thousands of other cases are pending. And now that a precedent of accountability is set, we cannot wait to see what will come.
Yeah, you say it's a watershed moment. And already this week, we've seen 2 verdicts in 2 days holding social media companies, specifically Meta, accountable for the harm that they have caused young users. So what do you think this means for social media and accountability moving forward? Does this change things?
It absolutely does. I think that you can look at like the big tobacco movement. There were all of these cases that determined a propellant in seeing accountability, seeing transparency, and having better cultural outcomes. So I think what's really important here is that, again, this is the tipping point. We saw the New Mexico case that was a great verdict. We're seeing this great verdict in Los Angeles, and we want to see subsequent cases in similar manners turn out in the same way. But again, this is just the beginning. And so many young people out there, like myself, were addicted to social media, felt the negative ramifications of being on it, and feel finally affirmed in seeing cases like this show that tech companies need to be held accountable for the negative detriment that they cause to young people.
So our parents didn't give a shit about us, and they wanted us out of their faces. So they gave us these devices, but instead of holding them responsible for their non-parenting skills, we'll just go ahead and go after billionaires because we really hate at the end of the day that they have so much money and we don't. So we should have it, because we're white and it's not right. And we should have a piece of that money because we can just blame someone else because that's what this generation does. We're responsible for nothing. We're absolving our parents and y'all should just give us money. So all of you Z's can now come out and sue them too. And you can be rich and then you can stay at home, get back on the same social media platforms because the first thing that they should do is ban them all. The first thing that they need to do is ban every single one of these people. But you know what would happen then? They would say, oh, that's retaliation. We're going to sue again. So it's damned if you do and damned if you effing don't. Shut it all down. Shut it all down. I agree. I'll be okay. I'll be okay, y'all. Shut it all down. So nobody gets it. Then see what happens. I vote for that. I vote for that, for real, for real.
It was interesting to hear, Emma, YouTube's response to this verdict, because they're saying they're not a social media site, that they should be looked at very differently. What's your reaction to that?
I think all social media companies, they share similar traits. Young people go on them to feel connected, to explore the world, to express themselves. But all social media companies can't be held accountable in the same way. Like, again, YouTube is very, very different in terms of the function it serves for a young person than Instagram. So I think it is important to distinguish between the platforms, but there is an overarching message that's important, which is we should not stand for the status quo. The status quo is that big tech companies in general prioritize well-being and maximizing attention more so than maximizing a young person's well-being and mental health.
MLM
Honestly, Jamal Bryant and the rest of them people, or whoever the hell started that thing against Target, probably should have went and found her or somebody like her. See, y'all don't even get the right white women. I gotta be honest with y'all. Listening to her gobbledygook right there, at least it is, she sounds a lot more coherent than them old hags a second ago talking about parents are not responsible. Y'all getting the wrong white women. Y'all getting the wrong white women. Shut it all down. Shut it all down. Let's see what any of the guys got to say about any of this, though. I bet you they ain't got shit to say. But let me go over here to real quick to talk about TSA. At last, the most recent thing I could find, I really couldn't find anything on it, so I'm assuming nothing has changed. This is from David Muir from last night. Wait times highest in history as 3,100 officers call out sick nationwide.
Longest airport wait times in history. This is now day 40 of this shutdown. Thousands of TSA officers not getting paid. Tonight, the new images coming in from some of America's busiest airports, from New York to Atlanta to Houston. Long lines of travelers snaking through terminals, some up and down floors, inside then outside the terminal and back. Tonight, some of those TSA workers now relying on food banks, some giving blood just to get paid, just to put food on the table. And what are lawmakers doing to solve this with just days before Washington leaves for Easter break? Wheat Johnson leading us off tonight.
Tonight, more than 40 days into the partial government shutdown, and the TSA says millions of travelers are now experiencing the worst airport security lines ever.
We are being forced to consolidate lanes and may have to close smaller airports if we do not have enough officers.
The sustained backlog comes amid the spring break travel crush. Airlines expecting to fly 2.8 million passengers every day through April 30th. The TSA says more than 3,100 officers called out sick yesterday nationwide. Many of those officers say they have to find other ways to make money. About 40% of the workforce at both of Houston's airports.
That's 100% spring break loads going through the airport being processed through less than 50% of our TSA lanes. That is not sustainable.
Travelers waiting more than 3 hours to get through security. The long snaking lines even stretching outside the terminals.
You have to go down to the 3rd floor, up to the 2nd floor, outside, back inside. But if you're in the line, it's pretty bad.
Our Christian Cordero is there.
Here at Houston's Bush Intercontinental Airport, they have seen record TSA call-out numbers over the past week. They usually have 8 security checkpoints. Today, they're down to 2.
And from New York to Atlanta to New Orleans, more than 30% of TSA officers not reporting to work yesterday. The biggest impact during those peak travel times.
We were here yesterday, and our flight left at 8:05. We got here at 3:30. We missed our flight after being in line for like 4 hours.
Tonight, about 50,000 TSA officers have gone nearly a month without pay. For some, this is their second government shutdown since October.
Some are sleeping in their cars, selling their blood and plasma, and taking on second jobs to make ends meet.
TSA officer.
Child, so it sounds like ain't nothing changed. So you got a long line, you really don't know, going down there. Child, shut it all down too. Just shut it all. Shut everything. I'm moving.
Taylor Desert in Indianapolis says she's now forced to rely on her local food bank.
It's extremely awkward. I never thought I would be in a position to where working for the federal government that I would need to go to a food bank.
And now hundreds of ICE agents who are still getting paid deployed to at least 14 different airports to assist with crowds.
So why they sitting up here talking about ICE agents are still getting paid? Well, that's why they down there. They working for their pay. You should be happy, child. You don't want them in Minneapolis. You don't want them in your daggone stupid ass states. They go and do something. You still mad. You still complaining. Everybody is crazy. Okay. Do you listen? Let me stay on this couch. Okay. Cause I'm glad I didn't go to work today. I'm about to cuss somebody out. I am about to cuss somebody out.
Management. But this TSA employee says those agents are seemingly unable to help speed up the lines.
I would hate to call out another agency, but what I'm getting from some of the officers is that they're just in the way.
In Washington, mounting pressure for senators to reach a deal before Friday's scheduled 2-week recess and another missed paycheck for those government workers. Today, frustration boiling over.
They keep asking for things. We give them what they want, and then they say no.
Republicans offering to fully fund all DHS agencies except immigration enforcement. But Democrats again insisting on specific reforms to immigration operations, including barring ICE agents from wearing masks and requiring warrants before they can enter private homes.
I don't know how.
You know what? I just saw Nate said, I said it once, I'll say it again. As a federal employee, you have to have an emergency savings fund for furloughs. I remember when back in the day, that my mother-in-law and my father-in-law worked for one of these car companies, right? That used to be a thing, and then I guess they took it over there. I don't know. But when they used to get go on strike all the time, they still got paid. These people can't even get undamn employment. Not that it would be a lot, but they would get some sort of money and unemployment. So while they were not working, they honestly were fine because they was taken care of and still getting the same amount of money, if not more. How come they can't get no damn unemployment or something? Get something. Lord help your people.
Along, Republicans are going to obstruct and block this really simple solution. Pay TSA, pay FEMA.
And David, we've seen those ICE agents going to more airports across the country. Again, they are still getting paid while TSA officers are not. And now President Trump says he may have to call up the National Guard for more help. David.
With Johnson leading us off tonight, we begin tonight with the worsening.
What do we need a National Guard for? Get them damn people back to work. Give them some damn money and grow up. I'm tired of, they don't need nobody the hell else down there. Well, fucking what? We need more people down there. We need more people down there. Hold on a second. Let me see. ICE agents. Oh, hold on a second. Uh-oh. Supposed to get up and go to work. Guess not. Anyway. Here we go. Let's go take a look at this ridiculousness, which I'm in the middle of making a video for, which I still will put out. But since we're here, Black people respond to Black ICE agents going viral at airports, calling it a betrayal. You coloreds make no sense ever. You always get shit. Always, always, always. But this is what happens when you listen to people like Rowley and the rest of them, and Joy Reid, and whoever the hell else, and believe in shit that the liberal white women say, and follow behind MFers that don't have your best interest at heart. So now you see that, imagine coloreds, Blacks, ebonies, chocolates, FBAs, African American, whatever you want to be called, saying that there's a problem because somebody has a freaking job. Imagine being upset that somebody has a freaking job. This is why I keep you coloreds out of my life, okay? This is why someone, and let me go ahead, I'm gonna speak for Anton, because Anton said, okay, this is why we can't all be together, because y'all some ignorant MFers, because y'all make no sense whatsoever, because y'all want to be downtrodden more than you want to be successful, because y'all want to blame other people, because y'all think that you control shit. You don't even control your damn self. You are beholden to the daggone Democratic Party for the most part. You think they giving you shit. They don't give you shit. They don't give you shit, and y'all still go right back for more. It's like an abusive relationship. Y'all like it, we love it. I don't need you to tell me shit. You will never tell me where I need to work or where is a problem where I work. Knowing damn well wherever the hell it is that you work, the odds are you work for someone who is white at the damn top. But you got all this fucking smoke for ICE agents. And I'm pretty sure you wasn't thinking about the word ICE unless it was going into your damn drink prior to Donald Trump becoming president, because I promise you, I don't remember y'all saying shit about any of the ICE agents that were still working when Joe Biden was in office. Not a GD thing. And this is why there's no outrage with regard to Toure saying that it's okay to call Black people hard ER. He can try to say that the variation is because it's ICE agents. It's because you dumbasses believe in that dumb ass shit. Stay the entire fuck away from me.
Breakfast Club in Atlanta, Fight Plus News. I'm John. As mentioned at the top of the week, Donald Trump will deploy ICE agents to different airports across the country to help with a shortage of TSA workers related to a partial government shutdown. Now, unlike previous images of ICE agents who are mainly masked, Trump would request that all ICE agents in airports to not wear their masks as they help U.S. citizens. Trump will go on to say on his social site, Truth Social, I'm a big proponent of ICE wearing masks as they search for and are forced to deal with hardened criminals. I would greatly appreciate, however, no mask when helping our country out, the Democrat cause, masks at the airports, etc. Thank you. Now, what may have also been a way to manage the perception of ICE by U.S. citizens has definitely put some ICE agents in uncomfortable positions, as the role has become heavily criticized for being Trump's personal task force. On the first day of their airport takeover, footage of ICE agents running from cameras in the airport would immediately begin circulating online. Now, what is drawing a lot of conversation is surprisingly the number of Black ICE agents who were now being...
He just said, surprisingly, the number of Black ICE agents. How ignorant is that? Now, surprisingly, the number of Black ICE agents, instead of being happy and thankful that there's a Black person that wasn't laid off by the government, instead of being happy and thankful that there are gainfully employed Black people that aren't on the fucking dole, you will ignorantly say it's unfortunate that there are Black people who work for ICE. So these will probably be the same people that say, unfortunately, there are Black people that work in the military. Unfortunately, there are Black people who work in whatever federal security jobs, whatever the hell it's called, yeah. You will say some ignorant shit like that, but when there was 300,000 Black women working for the government, that was fine. Oh, that was fine, right? Oh, now y'all got issue with ICE. So now it's a problem that people are gainfully employed and probably paid very well and doing a job that's legal, ain't hurting nobody like you, ain't hurting their Black person, but here come you niggas. Always doing some shit that don't make no damn sense to the detriment of the people that you claim that you care to fuck about. You don't care about shit. You MFers don't care about your GD selves. This girl don't even look like she barely 25 years old, out here with a good ass job, and will always probably have more than you punk ass bitches. You heard? I said that, I meant that. I'm sick of y'all downing people who actually do what needs to be done in fucking America and working to make a damn living, instead of sitting around here talking, listening to dumbasses like Jamal fucking Bryant. You make me sick.
Due to this airport initiative, and this has caused a series of mixed reactions from users online. For some Black users, a Black ICE agent is simply a traitor.
Bruh, am I the only one who thinks that if you are a Black ICE agent, that Tourette's guy should be allowed to call you a nigger?
You're a nigger, and you don't even know. I promise you, they didn't even know who the hell an ICE agent was 3 years ago. I promise you they didn't know. Again, y'all up here getting all riled up only because of Donald Trump. You fighting because they're allegedly taking down American citizens like that damn Hakeem Jeffrey said the other day. Y'all listening to that ninja. And yet the people that have gotten killed are not Black people. Not that anybody should, but if you're going to put yourself in harm's way, that's a consequence that you take on for doing that dumb shit. Y'all are so easily fucking fooled. It's just, it boggles the damn mind.
This is what we mean when we say all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Because y'all, ICE agents don't have their mask on in the airports today. And the amount of Black and brown ICE agents I've seen, Lord. Exhibit B. Exhibit C right here. Like, I know things are rough, but out of all of the government jobs that y'all could get, as people of color, y'all couldn't pick something else.
Of all of the jobs that you could have gotten as people of color, while she sits there with fucking blonde hair on her fucked up head, that ain't her hair. We know it. You got blonde fucking hair. Now you going to talk about what a Black person should do? A Black person shouldn't have blonde fucking hair in their hair. How about that? And how about the fact that these people that probably had this job longer than you've been the fuck alive? Y'all listening to a Generation Z whose white liberal parents, not her, are over here making sure that they get paid, but they leaving y'all out. Y'all will never give up. Take TikTok away first. Take the fuck talk away first and see who gonna be yelling the damn most. Generation Z all in. Generation Z all in. And why would anybody listen to this heifer? Just like why would anybody listen to that last heifer about the social media? Then she gonna have the nerve to say all skin folk ain't kinfolk. This heifer ain't the skin folk, okay? All y'all skin stay the fuck away from me.
Trump put ICE exactly where he wanted to put them. Think about it. You ain't got money to pay TSA, but you got money to pay ICE.
Now, over on Threads and X,
What does one have to do with the other, you ignorant bull? What does one have to do with the other? Nothing, you ignorant ass black bitch.
the conversation would continue. Seeing black ICE agents doesn't sit right with my spirit. While another would end up singling out a black woman who was also an agent. They were going to write, black woman ICE agent. This is what betrayal looks like to me. Now, as mentioned, the reactions were mixed, as some would even defend the black ICE agents for doing what they have to do to provide for themselves and family. One user on Instagram would directly defend the black ICE agent woman for making the decision to join ICE. He would go on to say, imagine the strength it takes to wake up and do what you have to do, knowing you'll be ridiculed by a so-called culture that ain't paying your bills. Hashtag ICE, hashtag America. Now, that comment would spark support as well as more angry black users. On Threads, one woman would write, y'all acting shocked that there are black ICE agents, as if for decades black people ain't been propping up white supremacy and state violence by joining the police. Black people becoming...
Imagine saying that you're propping up white supremacy because you joined the police. If you want to try to change what the hell it is that you say is oppressing black people, you're not going to change them. So it would make sense to get into it. And as many black people as we see when they stand up there talking about whatever the hell be going on, and they be standing up there behind them, and y'all going to fault them with that and for that. And y'all say defund the fucking police and then be the first ones called the fucking police when you want something, then be mad when the police don't show up. Do you see how deranged y'all are? Do you see how what the hell it is that you say don't make no sense? You're never going to change anybody else. If you don't get into the said systems that you said are oppressing you, then how the hell you think you ever going to change it, you ignorant bitch? I don't understand how y'all have the audacity and the nerve to let these words fall out of y'all's mouths and people actually follow this shit. People actually follow what the fuck that y'all be saying that makes no sense whatsoever, that goes straight against other black people. This is why I ain't got time for bitches, y'all. Night Jade, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Thank you, hun. She said the Dems are going to push harder for censorship. Maybe. I mean, you know what? I can't, I know that's from a while ago, so I apologize. But thank you so much. I can't even worry about that right now because I got to be more worried about people that look like me, like I always say, because you just never know where their agenda is. Oh, the agenda is to sit up here and run off at the fucking mouth on the same platform that I say get rid of them, that the white people just got millions and millions of dollars for, while y'all sitting up here talking about the same people who are freaking legally working. And just like Nicole just said, but y'all will celebrate baby mama. You can't talk about her. Fuck that bitch and fuck them kids too. Y'all don't make no sense whatsoever, ever. Always the shit that makes people more crazy than what the hell it is that they were to begin with. Shit that's gonna hold people back. Who gives a fuck what goes along with your spirit? You're going to sit up here and say that somebody who's legally working, making a good living, got good benefits is wrong, but you will big up and support a fucking Cardi B. Let's go there. You will support that bitch. The one that will use the fucking N-word. Y'all okay with that. Let her turn around and become MAGA. Then y'all going to want to get rid of her. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Y'all was all up her crack until she started to say that she wanted stuff to fucking change. No sense whatsoever. Losers and will continue to be. You just flitting around in the wind like a damn leaf. You stand on nothing. You just out here saying shit on this platform that's got you mesmerized and body dysmorphia, anxiety, and depression. The white people didn't even bring you in on that. The white women didn't even bring y'all's asses in on that. Keep using the same platform to down your own people. You downing your own people, but you motherfuckers will be the first person to talk about the rest of us that point out what the fuck it is that you're doing wrong to begin with. So it's okay for you to talk about them, but it's not okay for me to talk about the antics that you dumb bitches put up on this internet, like going out to fucking brunch and then trying to take each other out because your poor asses can't pay the damn bill. You're poor. You ain't shit. You're stupid. And people that follow these people, you must be the fucking same if you don't see it. You're not invited to the cookout. Fuck your cookout. I can afford a cookout without none of y'all. That's what you hate. You hate successful people. You want everyone to be a damn victim. You want to sit around and have all black people be poor. Y'all stay poor. Shout out to y'all. Y'all stay poor. Y'all stay downtrodden. Y'all stay victims. Y'all stay worrying about every time Donald Trump fucking moves. Y'all continue to think that you deserve some shit that you ain't worked for. You ain't white. I said that. I meant that. You ain't white. But keep fighting for the same white people that you allegedly say are oppressing you while you're helping them to continue to get what the hell it is that they need to still be over top of y'all asses at the end of the damn day. Keep fighting against ICE for them because it doesn't have shit to do with black people. Didn't I say that in the beginning, y'all? Did I not say this in the beginning? All right, y'all, we ain't got shit to do with none of this. Stay out of it. We ain't got shit to do with none of this. Stay out of it. Y'all sitting up here listening to Rolly and the rest of them, allegedly, because I'm not sure if he said it, that says, once they done, they gonna come after you. Once they done, they gonna come after you. And y'all just be believing the shit. Y'all just be listening to any old body. Listen to yourselves. Do some research for yourself. Figure out shit for yourselves. Why you gotta be led by somebody? Why you gotta be listening to somebody else? Why can't you do no shit for yourself? You see that little girl over there talking all that shit, that little young Gen Z that said this ain't the end. They about to go in. They about to take your funky ass platforms away from y'all. What's your plan? You right fucking now. Listen to me when I tell you. Right fucking now. With that damn verdict, if people ain't figuring out what the next plan is gonna be, you are a fool. Not y'all that watch. I'm talking about those that are content creators. If you not thinking of what's next for you and you think you're just going to depend on this after what that verdict, and if it fucking stands and you ain't got no plan, shit, you be seeing a lot of people living over there in fucking Thailand coming the fuck back. You be hearing a lot of people over there in the Philippines coming the fuck back. Allegedly. Anyway, come on, child.
ICE agents is the same as black people becoming cops, is the same as black people joining the military, is the same as black people becoming correction officers. All of these systems uphold white supremacy and promote state and sometimes global violence, and there are black people complicit in all of them. Frequent guests of the network, Trip Fontaine, would also sound off about people defending black ICE agents. Y'all on here defending an ICE agent because she black? Y'all done lost y'all minds. I don't care what her situation was or is. She's only doing slave catching work to support her family. Y'all sound.
She only doing slave catching work to support her family. This is Trip Fontaine, somebody that people are listening to for relationship advice. Somebody that people are listening to for relationship advice. Slave catching work. Wow. You niggas stay away from me.
Dumb and got us looking even dumber. You and that slave catcher are the reason Big Tubman was strapped. Now, in regards to seeing black ICE agents, some, like political commentator Reese Colbert, would suggest that the White House is purposely showing more black ICE agents than normal. I do think that there is a
of course, y'all, because Donald Trump is going into a room saying, make sure you send all the colors out there, please. All right. These people are so stupid. All of these people are so stupid. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. How can one man be so ingrained in your brain? The remedial person that we see get up here and talk like he's barely 10 years old sometimes. You think he said, you know what? Yeah, make sure you send all the colors. Make sure you send all the blacks, because that's going to rile up the blacks so that the blacks can see that they're black in ICE. Who didn't think that there were black people that worked at ICE? Torre told y'all when he said it was okay to call them hard ER. You dumb bitches. Y'all don't pay attention to shit. This is why there was no outrage for Torre, y'all. This is why there was no outrage for Torre, because they believe in that. They believe in these people who are calling the black people slave catchers are the ones that believe that it's okay for white people to call the same people that look like them that they allegedly care for hard ER.
deliberate effort to try to make Black agents and Black women in particular the face of this takeover of these airports. While another CEO of the political firm Blueprint Strategy LLC, Antoine Seawright, would tell the Griot that he believes that the Black ICE agents are being forced to be there. I think they want to.
Black ICE agents are being forced to be there, y'all. They handing out water and they making sure people go where they're supposed to go. Everything has to be a big ass. Next, I'm going to hear this is the distraction from the Epstein files. Y'all just be saying anything out of your dumbass mouths. Just be saying anything. These are your people: Blacks, coloreds, chocolates, ebonies, FBAs, ADOS, African Americans. These are y'all's people, child. These are y'all's people, child. Remember, they didn't even know who these people who were and even existed. I'm telling you, 3 years ago. I'm telling you. This is y'all's Trump derangement syndrome on full fucking display. Thank you, Gen Z. She said, I think it'll be in the best interest of everyone who has a full head of functioning brain cells that they let the morons keep TikTok, because they just going to jump to YouTube, and we don't need that. It's going to take them time to build something up on YouTube if they haven't already done it. But all the liberal women, white women, Black women, all of them are on TikTok. Take that shit away and see what they do. They're going to be jumping off the curb, I promise you. And then take away OF, women jumping off the curb. Jumping off the curb. Remember that heifer that made $300,000+ a month and she can't live because it's not enough money? Remember that? She over here still allegedly doing OF because she has to, under the age of 30, making $300,000+ a month because of her bills. Child, when what's her name said women shouldn't work or shouldn't vote, she might be right. Child, she might be right. And you know, I don't want to say that about JTP, child. Fuck that bitch too. Okay? Can't stand her.
Make folks comfortable while being uncomfortable. And it's easy to put a Black face out there, to mask an agenda that will essentially harm those same communities that the faces represent.
Child, if there was no Black people there, they would say it's white supremacy because they kept Black people out. Say I'm lying.
So let's talk about them in the comments below. Do you think Black ICE agents are sellouts?
Child, I think that Black people are their own enemy. And white people ain't thinking about none of them. Shout out to all of the ICE agents. I don't care what they fucking race is. I believe that they are doing the same job that's been in place since 2001, 2002, 2003, whenever the hell it was. But because you niggas now know what an ICE agent is, and you got to be upset and running off at the mouth because of Donald Trump, that's the only reason that you're doing it. Shout out to them. Oh, my bad. Shout out to the ICE agents. My bad. Fucking ridiculous. Moving on, child. Moving on. Well, let's just go ahead and see about this, because you coloreds ain't working. I can't imagine why that is. Okay. This is a Black Truth 5-star diner who has 1,580 subscribers. Shout out to them. It says no jobs for Black and Black women. 500,000 Black people lost their jobs in shocking global crisis. Maybe because they run off at the mouth saying ignorant ass shit that we just listened to. But child, what the hell do I know? I'm wrong.
Black women are right up there too. Several 100,000 Black women have lost their jobs. Let's talk about that and let's figure out what this actually means. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm a finance professor. Give me 3 minutes and I'm going to break this down for you in a way that hopefully will expand your thinking when it comes to what's going on in the economy, how to adjust. I've been telling you guys for years that AI is going to wipe out everything. AI is here. Before it was like it's coming. No, now it's here. For years, I've been telling students in the Black Business School. We have about 300,000 students now. Most of them are in there for free. You can join for free. Basically, I've said that AI is going to wipe out so many jobs, and I've been telling them to invest in AI-related companies. If you put the word stock in the comments, I'll send you a list of my favorite AI stocks. But it goes even.
Like I said before, I know everybody got issue with Boyce Watkins with his choice of wives and all that stuff, but when it comes to money, for the most part, he know what the hell it is that he's talking about. So instead of niggas listening to Boyce and going ahead and investing the way that he's saying, because as we can see, as y'all get laid the fuck off, as everybody gets laid the fuck off, and AI does take over, and Amazon is planning on using AI coming soon, and they ain't gonna have no damn workers. But I know Jamal not gonna bring that up to y'all and tell y'all to stop buying at Amazon, and we all know that you won't anyway. Maybe you should go ahead and get in on the ground right now and get into some of them damn stocks. Oh, child, that's just crazy talk, because then none of the people that you're listening to are telling you about that. They just keep you focused on race and keep you out here talking shit about your own people while you sitting up here trying to tell me that I'm the fucking white supremacist, when that's what the fuck y'all are, while you out here allowing some motherfucker that look like he half white any daggone way talking about it's okay to tell somebody that they the hard ER, and white people are okay to say it just because they work for ICE. Just because y'all don't want to work. And don't forget that the white women left y'all's asses, ain't bring you in on nothing, but y'all always want to fight for them while you fighting for them with regard to this ICE shit and those people that have died. Or let me rephrase, those people that was taken on up out of here because they was doing some shit that they ain't had no business doing. Y'all sitting up here fighting for them. You don't even fight for your own people. So you're over here fighting for white people, and you're over here downing black people who are working a legal job. You backwards motherfuckers, child. Now I'm riled up. Shout out to Kofa, thank you. He said, headed to work on my federal job. I guess I'm a house ninja. Oh Lord, I'm light skinned too. Send help. Yup, you got all the bad traits, child. You got them all. You got money too. Be careful out there, child. Be careful. Shout out to our military. Shout out to the ICE agents and everybody else that protects us, hopefully, from crazy ass people that we are looking at right now. Not Boyce though. Come on, child.
Deeper than that, this economy is not just shifting, but it was one that was never really built for you. It was never built for your son, your daughter, your grandkids, nobody. So ultimately, what's really happening here is you're having kind of another type of purge that has occurred many, many times throughout history. One of the things I know about economics, my PhD's in finance, let's not forget this, is that you can't really succeed economically, close any racial wealth gaps or anything, or even have any form of economic power if you are solely dependent upon others to create opportunities for you. That's like only being.
Oh, Boyce, come on now. You think they listening to you? Most of them are not listening to you. But go on, child.
Able to eat food if somebody else cooks for you, grows the food for you, and transports it to your house. You will starve if they decide not to bring you the food. So the same people who have the ability to feed you are the ones who have the ability to starve you. So what the black community needs to do, and the whole black community ain't going to do this, it's going to be the smart ones. So the smart folks out here that are listening, this is what I encourage you to understand. You have to understand and make sure your kids are trained on what it means to build systems. When you talk about being disenfranchised, which millions of black men and black women are disenfranchised, I've been disenfranchised. I've been a loudmouth black man for a long time now. Disenfranchisement does not mean that you don't have a place where you can belong. Disenfranchisement means that there is a system or a place where you are not allowed. So if somebody says you can't come in my house, then I am disenfranchised from their house. But that does not mean I don't have a place to live. So ultimately, what we've got to do is train millions of our kids to create spaces where we could economically live.
They're not going to do that. So that's why 2053 is the year, if not beforehand, that black people will be worth nothing. And then they'll talk about the disenfranchisement, Jim Crow 2.0, white supremacy is the problem, while they over here talking shit about legally working black people just because they don't like it. And I'm sure they kicked out of the cookout. Child, I don't want that cookout. I got my own cookout.
Spaces where jobs can be created, create spaces where we can make investments, create spaces where we develop our own ecosystems instead of sitting around wondering why white people are being mean to us. Now, I teach 10,000 people every morning finances for free. If you want to join us, again, put the word stock in the comments. I'll send you that list of AI stocks. I'll also bring you to...
Child, trust me. Those people that are over on TikTok ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. But go on, child.
Class, you'll enjoy the class. At the end of the day, if you don't make an adjustment, it's going to be kind of wipeout time, and ain't nobody coming to save you, even your black leaders. Talk to you.
Well, I be damn. And you, is Boise saying the same thing as a Mawa? Is Boise saying the same thing as a me? What? Nah. Go listen to that little heifer with the blonde hair in her hair while y'all talking about white people. Go listen to her. Go listen to Trip Fontaine talking about slave catchers at a legally working job as a black person. And then talking about black women. And y'all gonna allow it? You 92% is gonna allow them to talk down on a black woman just because y'all asses got fired out of 300,000 jobs, which is always a chance when an administration changes. But y'all not gonna go defend these black women at minimum? Where's the loyalty at?
See you later. Have a great day. Peace.
There has been a lot of conversation about black women unemployment being high. I have been a quiet recession happening. A lot of our fellas, almost 500,000, have lost their job in 2026. And
oh, don't nobody care about you sassy straights. Y'all will be okay. Oh yeah, you're not, because you go and you work for ICE, and that's a problem too. Child.
the reason why this is a big deal, y'all, you got to understand, these are families we speak about. We always speak about the gender with us, and I do find it very strange. But black families right now are strapped. A lot of us need help. The job market is tough. Everything is not what it was 5 years ago. So in this time, in this economy we in, y'all, you need your spouse, your partner, your friends, if you can lean.
Your spouse, what? What? Your spouse or your partner? What are you talking, sir? Sir, you are cussing right now. Stop this.
Of us need help. The job market is tough. Everything is not what it was 5 years ago. So in this time, in this economy we in, y'all, you need your spouse, your partner, your friends, if you can lean on more than ever. And the reason why to me these conversations are important, because nobody tells you until you get older and mature that all these cities we live in are dedicated to family. I don't care what city you are in America.
Family? What is that, sir? What? Family? Spouse? Partner? Child. He cursing over here.
They make time for families, for couples, the mortgage, the rent, the bills. Everything is set up that way. They are trying to modify it in our lifetime. But over the past year, you see the indicators more and more. But stay on tune, man. A lot of brothers out here struggling, man. We got to talk about this stuff.
You mean that there are black men who are struggling? What? I thought it was on. Well, then again, at the end of the day, you know, all the black women have all the money and they give you all the direction that you need, your sassy straights, and you know damn well that you're supposed to get behind black women and do what they say. All right, y'all not doing that. Y'all need to get to it. But don't go and work and be an ICE agent because you're considered to be a slave catcher, or probably, you know, they did say the oppressor. And then, of course, I'm sure the military, because we've all heard, just like you heard about my monthly family conversation, that basically black people shouldn't join the military either. So let's see. What is it that black people shouldn't do, y'all? Let me see. You shouldn't work for any federal office, even though all those 300,000 women that work there, it was fine for them to work there, but now it's a problem for the ICE agents to work there, lest we not forget that part. But I digress. So don't work as an ICE agent. Don't work as an oppressor. Don't go to the military. What else is there that you shouldn't do? Oh, don't work for racist white people. So, child, that really takes out a lot of things. So help me understand where the fuck niggas supposed to work. Where? Oh, yeah. Over at McDonald's dropping fries while they try to get $30 an hour for your punk asses, which approximately equates to about $40,000. So basically, you're going to still be in the same position, have nothing, be nothing. And you know, you're not talking about, with all this mouth, with all this running off at the mouth, you're never talking about getting together and partnering, getting married. You're never talking about that. Then y'all support single motherism, because I seen one of y'all talk about how they talking about Lotto, and you're big up in that dumb shit, and you're following behind fucking celebrities. Your idolatry is amazing. You're listening to people that are millionaires who started from the bottom, now they're there, but you gonna stay where you at and then try to tell somebody else what to do, child. I love how people that ain't got shit always telling somebody that got shit what to do. How? Oh yeah, on them social media platforms that causes body dysmorphia, anxiety, and depression. Shut them all down. Shut them all down. Turn them off today. And I get money from this shit. Shut it off today.
I want to get into the staggering numbers of over 300,000 Black women who are left unemployed. 6.1% as of today. In comparison to their white counterparts or any other demographic or nationality, Black women are losing their jobs at a skyrocketing rate. This is astounding.
I'm thinking it's deserving, but you know, I'm a white supremacist anyway. Let's get it cracking. You deserve it because you can't shut the fuck up and you say dumb shit that's detrimental to other Black women, a la moi. and others, but I'm gonna speak for myself, a la moi, because y'all say dumb shit, and then they think the rest of us are dumb.
To be talking about this, we need to be looking into this data thoroughly, and we need to put our thinking caps together to talk about solutions to soften the blow.
Here's the solution. Shut the fuck up, go to work, do what you're paid for, and take your black asses home. Ding, 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 ding. It seems to work for the rest of us. Y'all always got to be causing a fucking ruckus.
Because Black women, as a whole, it's looking pretty strategic on how they're targeting our community.
Oh, of course it's strategic. It's never y'all's fault, just like it's not the parents' fault of the white people who are now getting millions. So y'all run off at the mouth and you get nothing. The white people run off at the mouth and they get money. I'm sure that's racist too. Maybe you should listen to someone else for a change, and maybe we'll see something change. But child, we know that's not going to happen. So continue so we can have something to talk about and y'all can continue to look fucking crazy. I do like this music. It's calming me a little bit. All right, I guess he's gonna just show a bunch of those. I don't need to see all that. Shout out to BT up in here. Thank you so much, honey. He said, Michonne mentioning what social media is doing to us. Listen, you already know. That's why you did your fast. I know you already know. But we saw all the liberal white women. I don't know how long you've been here. All the liberal white women get all this money. And the little white Gen Z girl who going to sit up here and probably enlist other people to go get their money. And then black people will sit around and say, look at what happened. And what I'm going to say is, yet again, Lucy, football, Charlie Brown, because you always thinking you're going to go kick. What is it called? Mule. You go mule for other people and gets nothing in return. And then when they do something, they leave your asses out and look where they at. Millions upon millions upon millions. All right. Shout out to Nicole. You know who isn't unemployed? The black women working for ICE. Shout out to them. Shout out to the ICE agents. Be careful out there. Do your damn job. Unlike people out here who can't shut the entire fuck up. Child, I got to even get to the main, but I got to get over here to this, okay? Now, we know Brandon Jamal over here, right? So they're just getting a hold of his story, of which we already know about. Remember when he said he was at Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of them, and he was talking about Jasmine Crockett, and they had a fit, and they beat his ass up? And I believe it. So, you know, or somehow, some way, it finally got on the sites of the blog. So they posted it. It says, man says he was attacked by his cousin after calling Rep. Jasmine Crockett an idiot. Now, over here, it says a man is claiming his own female cousin ran up on him just because he called Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett an idiot. This allegedly went down back in December. Bro couldn't even share his opinion without catching hands from family. Political beef is one thing, but throwing hands over a politician, they asked that like a question. So let me go ahead and go over some of the comments before I play the video, which I don't even know if we need to play the video because we already know what happened. So I had to say, now y'all mad to use hard ER, but y'all allow Touré to tell whites they can use it. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. Take heed, you know she good. So this woman is laughing. Claudia Jordan, she's innocent and he's leaving out his part. Let's hear her version. Do you hear him? That's why she attacked him. He more sassy than ever. Everything he said about her sound like something he been wanting to say. Laugh out loud. She tore his ass up. Okay, after hearing him out, he earned that fade and maybe another one. I love you, Rep. Jasmine. How can we reward her? This self-hating sassy boy made a video about something he deserved. Give her the tips on how to keep a man. Is any of this a surprise? Is any of this a surprise? So the cult of the black culture is you either agree with us or we attack you. Now we know this shit is true. But you see the way that it was, again, a blog put this together to make sure that you put up here that Jasmine Crockett is an idiot. Who cares about the fact that a woman hit him? You see, we know that there's marks on his face. I'm not going to play the video because we've seen it, right? We know there was marks on his face. We know that you biatches are crazy over dumbass shit, including Jasmine Crockett. But like I said, you're downing the ICE agents, the black ones, any of them, but the black ones in particular, for having a legal job to take illegals out of here who are typically Hispanic. But y'all over here for Jasmine Crockett saying that the Hispanics that didn't vote for her are racist because they didn't vote for her because they voted for Tallarico. But you're fighting for Hispanics to stay. Y'all do the shit to yourselves. So you don't want to believe what he has to say because he's allegedly sassy. Because you know the first thing that y'all always say is someone is sassy. So y'all don't like anybody at the end of the day. Maybe that's why y'all keep losing your jobs and shit. And now this is a mixture of men and women in here saying this stuff because they're so fixated on Jazzy because they love Jazzy so much that that's all that matters is Jazzy because she can do no wrong. Another person that they idolize with no common sense to be utilized because, you know, Donald Trump and Anton, between the two, no common sense. No common sense. So they can be here attacking their own yet again. So they're attacking their own here with Brandon Jamal. So he's wrong and he's sassy because he said that Jasmine Crockett, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. So they condone, so y'all are condoning violence at the end of the day. Lo and be fucking hold the fuck up. So you're basically, what they are doing is saying that it's okay to be violent. Negroes. 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 Coloreds. Do you not hear what's going on right now? You are condoning violence over a person that you don't even know. Just because you idolize Jasmine Crockett, you are condoning violence over politics. That's how deranged y'all are. That's how deranged y'all are showing yourselves to be. And since you're liberals and Democrats, well, I'm gonna go out on a limb. Since y'all are liberals and Democrats, I thought y'all was the loving ones. I thought y'all the ones that don't believe in violence. I thought y'all said that the other side was violent. Y'all seem very violent. Y'all like to support violence here, and this person is black and his cousin is black, but it's okay for the female to attack the male. Y'all okay with it. Derangement. Maybe that's why you can't keep a job, because you say dumb shit and support dumb shit like this. People hear you and say, you know what? We can't have this around our shit. We can't have this in our company, in our building. We can't have it because it don't make no damn sense, because it's harmful and it's hurtful. Remember this shit when the tides turn and people support the opposite way. And then y'all say that they'll be calling you sassy straights, what? MSG, hating black women, the ancestors said, Jim Crow 2.0, white supremacists, you know, all the things that make no sense whatsoever. While no one will call this out, and I'm gonna have the nerve to call it out and say that you bitches all in are condoning violence against your own over Jasmine damn Crockett. Or is this just support of the hood of a person that you don't even know what they look like, and y'all don't even know the circumstance, and y'all don't even want to take the time to use your common fucking sense to discern what the hell is going on, and just go ahead and say that he's the problem. And now y'all want to reward her for violence. You can see the marks on his face. Wow. Then you say that it is okay that Torre says that white people can call black people hard ER. That probably has nothing to do with the reason why y'all losing over and over and over again. Maybe I'll just get the famous black photo that I always use and just put losers over it every day. Because these are the reasons why you're actually losing. It's got nothing to do with anything. I promise you, Donald Trump ain't going to the back room saying, send out all the blacks, because I know that'll rile up the blacks. So in essence, he's really, if you think by that logic, he's showing how many people have been hired and work for freaking ICE that are making a legal living. But y'all wouldn't look at it that way. You can only look at shit negatively, right? Anyway, moving on. Because again, we already know what the video is. So there's no point. So let's just go on over to Medium, man. Shout out to whoever sent this to me. Let's take it over to Medium, man. I'm seeing a pattern around here, okay? So this is titled Things My Husband Wife Does, Trend Exposed How Selfish. I'm pretty sure it says Modern Women on Medium Man's behalf. I'm sure that's what it says, okay? So let's hear it.
I was watching a video of this married couple, right? And the wife, she was giving her husband his flowers, and she was naming off a list of things that she says her husband does for her without her having to ask.
Things my husband does that would send a low effort man into a coma.
Her husband had a message for the guys. He said, to my fellas, when you get you a queen, treat her like your queen, or she'll leave. And baby, that's facts. Nowadays, y'all think that y'all the prize. Oh, she doesn't do that for me. She doesn't surprise me. She doesn't buy me flowers. Come on, man. Got a generation full of.
So let me be very clear for the men, especially black men. There are two categories, wives and other things. She is useful to the group. The moment you see no reciprocity, no effort, no contribution, let her go. Nothing more, nothing less. She.
How many times this got to be said before y'all get it? What?
Is a nothing ass.
Because we're not low effort over here. He has no idea what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna just start.
Child,
I
can already tell that this is weird relationship. Okay, I don't know. I don't see a loving relationship, if that makes sense to you. I see henpecked. I see what do y'all say, happy wife, happy life type of thing going on already. I don't know, it's body language to me, the way that she's talking and acting and the way that he's there. You know how when we look at some of these photos and you see the dude leaning into the woman and stuff like that, this is what I'm seeing right here. He looked like if he says something, she'd smack him. He looked like if he says something, that she'll smack him or something. This is what I'm just seeing just from this right here. But go on, child.
Cleans the house every single week. So he has a list.
Wait, hold on.
Man.
Let me go back.
Of course, I had to hop on this trend. Things my husband does that would send a low effort man into a coma. Because we're not low effort over here. He has no idea what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna just start. He deep cleans the house every single week. So he has a list of chores and he does it every week without me having to say anything.
Y'all, I know you effing lying. Did you hear that? Is he a kid? You know who had a list of chores when they was up in this house, yeah? Them crumb snatchers that ain't bring no money up into this house. That's who should have assigned chores. What the fuck? Wow. So shout out to me. Shout out to me because I already knew. He has a list of chores. Is this your child? That's why you bitches can't get married. This is not how this shit's supposed to work. To each his own, to each his own. He LTM. He is LTM. I wish he deep cleans that. Y'all, now I'm already riled up. I ain't got much time. What time is it? It's not even 9 o'clock. I ain't got all day. There ain't no. I wouldn't even feel comfortable saying that, y'all. I wouldn't even feel comfortable saying those words. That is so, what is it? Is it demasculating? Is that a word? Is it demasculating or emasculating? That is wild. And the video just started. Y'all, this might be it because I can already tell that this is going to be a problem. I already can see this going to be a problem. Shout out to whoever sent this to me. Y'all want me to rant today on my day off. Okay, this is my last day off, y'all. I promise you, today is my last day off, okay? Okay, it's emasculating. Thank you, boo. Shout out to Kevin, the software tester. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you so much. He said, remember when I told, I knew of 8 guys that got a divorce. 3 or 4 of them are now actively right back looking for a relationship. This is so common amongst black men. Shaking my head. Happy hashtag SYSBM. So you're saying, wait. Remember when I told y'all I know of 8 guys that got a divorce, 3 or 4 of them are now actively right back looking for a relationship. So is that the issue? Or is it because they're looking for a woman like this? So I'm not sure. Maybe, look, there are some men that want to be in relationships, and I don't have a problem with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But in my opinion, if you want to go and you want to have somebody talk to you like this, talk down to you like this, tell you that what you need to do, you got a list of chores? What kind of mess is that? That's crazy. How about if some shit need to be done, whoever knows that it need to be done, just get the shit done. How about that? Yes, black men have been treated like children. Yes, she's being treated like a child, and it's been sold as kingship. Mama caters to him. It neuters him for his future partners. This is unfortunately the norm. Oh my God. I can't take it. This gonna be a problem, y'all. I mean, me getting through this video, I already know. Just prepare your minds.
I don't clean. I pick up around the house, but I do not have to.
Whoa! What the fuck? She don't clean? I don't cook. I don't clean. Nicole, I hope you're still here. I'm gonna need your help. Night Jade, I hope you're still here. I'm gonna need your help. What the fuck?
And he does it every week without me having to say anything. I don't clean. I pick up around the house, but I do not have to do the cleaning. He takes care of the cleaning. He helps me cook on a regular basis. He plans dates weekly without my help. He pays our rent. It never gave 50-50. Even before we were married, he always completely paid the rent. He ain't playing it. He has a very healthy relationship with my mom, who is also my best friend. He checks on her. He makes sure she...
Oh, Lord, I'm about to shut this shit down. Oh, my God, what the fuck? Why? I wish the fuck. Y'all, in case you didn't pick up on it, I don't have the best relationship with my mother-in-law. I wish the fuck I would have somebody say, you got to be best friends with my mother. Well, we might as well. Let me head on out, child. Let me head on out, because they ain't never going to happen, okay? I can decide for myself who I'm going to be friends with. I don't need nobody telling me shit. Just because they're your friend doesn't mean they have to be mine. Just because you like coconut, I told y'all, I don't like coconut. I don't like coconut because I don't like the crunch, but I will eat it straight out of the nut. Pause. So I have to like coconut because you like coconut? What is wrong with this nigga? Never. I would never know a man like this. Never, ever, no fucking way. He deep cleans the house and I ain't got to do shit. He paying all the rent and I ain't got to pay nothing. It never gave 50-50. And you're sitting here going along with this? LTM. LTM's everywhere, child. LTM's everywhere.
On a regular basis. He plans dates weekly without my help. He pays our rent. It never gave 50-50. Even before we were married, he always completely paid the rent. He ain't playing it. He has a very healthy relationship with my mom, who is also my best friend. He checks on her. He makes sure she's good without me even being involved or having to ask. We have this board in our room. He writes me really cute notes on it, encourages me. He says really sweet things. I love coming home. So one of his little notes. He prays over me and prays for our family and our marriage.
Child, he leaves me little notes. He leaves me notes. You know, that makes me think of Being Mary Jane. Shout out to those that know. Where she left all them notes all over the house to affirm her and all that other type of stuff. Which, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. I ain't got time to be writing a bunch of damn notes. I barely can tell Siri to write a note. You know, she don't get the shit right anyway. This sounds ridiculous. Now the prayer, that's fine. Child, we all probably could use a little more prayer as long as you praying for the right thing. Child, everybody can't pray for me. Because I know there's motherfuckers that be praying for my downfall. Too bad, and kiss my ass. Sorry for your luck, okay? I'm good. Even when I'm not good, I'm good, all right? But child, he like it, I love it. This is a man that I could never, ever talk to. Never, ever, never, no way.
We have this board in our room. He writes me really cute notes on it, encourages me. He says really sweet things. I love coming home. So one of his little notes. He prays over me and prays for our family and our marriage without me having to ask.
Now, what the fuck do you do at this point? Child, what the fuck? do you do besides come over here on ticket? Take it all, shut it all down. Shut it all down. Shut the internet down today, child. Let's see how they act after that. Maurice Manhattan. Thank you, boo. He said she has to be trolling. No one can be this him. Clearly they are. He's sitting here doing it. I believe it. This I believe, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I believe this. Why would a man come onto the internet and allow this? I believe this to be true the way that they're like sitting next to one another. It just gives, he just wants a woman or something. Maybe this is what you're trying to tell me, Kofa. Like they just need a woman so bad. Child, that's why I'm like, you can't just say it's always women, because if he wants to put up with it, cool. If they want to put up with these crazy ass people and stuff like this, cool. It works for them. It works for them. Clearly it must work for him. Why he does everything and works and cooks and cleans and pays. And what does she do? What does she do?
You guys know I live with chronic pain, and I've had multiple procedures and been under anesthesia. He's carried me. He's done all the cooking during that time period. He would wipe my butt if I needed him to, and I'd wipe his too. He puts gas in.
Now listen, if there's a physical issue, I'm there for you. If you down, I'm there for you. Okay, so at least look, she said she would do it. I don't know if she would do it after all this. If there's an issue, just like we've had issues. If y'all remember last year, Mr. Messi had issues. Doctor, I time off from work. Gotta go get this, gotta do that. I got you. Excuse me. So I don't find a problem with that, right? So that's how it should be. But I don't know that I believe that she would wipe his butt, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you can put your mouth in places, then you can take care of your significant other's business if there's something wrong with them. That's how I say. That's just me though. But I don't think she's gonna do it after listening to all this. She can say it. I don't think so.
In both vehicles at least once a week. Been under anesthesia. He's carried me. He's done all the cooking during that time period.
She the sickly one, so that's all the more reason, child, if you home, because I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that she don't work. You can't do no laundry. I'm sure that the laundry room is upstairs. But then again, they said rent, so who knows? Whatever.
He would wipe my butt if I needed him to, and I'd wipe his too. He puts gas in both vehicles at least once a week.
Okay, so she isn't confined to the home because she got a vehicle, and he going out and putting gas in the car, which, that's fine. I go put gas in the car, but don't sit up here and flex on that, child. She ain't leaving nothing out on everything this man do.
I don't remember the last time I touched a phone. Period. And I mean, overall, he wants to do better. He wants to constantly be a better man. So when I come to him about something that's bothering me, he listens to me, he hears me, and he wants to be better and shows me in his actions.
He wants to be a better man. So when I come and I talk to him, he listens. So in other words, I get what I want, right? That's what I'm hearing. Now, I personally do believe that if there's an issue that you should be able to bring it up to your person. I'm sorry. I feel like that's something that you should do. But I've also been shut the fuck down when I come with shit and it just be like, you know what? That's a you problem. You know what I mean? That's a you problem and you're going to have to figure it the fuck out. But typically if it's like when I had issues with the car, do this, try this, bring it here, bring it there. When I was stuck on the side of the road, y'all remember that story from a few years ago? Call the towing people, but I'll go and get the gas and we'll see who makes it first. He made it first, got me on my way, that type of stuff. Remember that heifer that couldn't get nobody to come for her? She called 10 people and then none of them would come for her. If you call me, I'm there for you. Excuse me. It don't matter. I'm coming. I figure it out. Worry about the rest later. Right? I don't know that she's that type of person. Thank you, Kofi. He said, these are the guys trying to shame passport bros and blue book gentlemen. I don't know that he doing nothing but sitting on that couch being henpecked by that hen. I mean, I hear you. I understand what you're saying, but this looks half damn crazy. Lord help your people. Look at him. Let me get this picture right here. Look at, hold on. He happier than a pig in shit, allegedly.
And I mean, overall, he wants to do better. He wants to constantly be a better man. So when I come to him about something that's bothering me, he listens to me, he hears me, and he wants to be better and shows me in his actions, not just with his words. So thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you. Fellas, when you find your queen, you gotta do right by her. Take care of her, or she will leave.
Not leave.
Leave.
What the? Joe, y'all lucky I don't have the buttons with me right now. He sounds crazy. He sounds crazy. And that seemed and sounded fake AF, okay? Fake AF. Leaving, she ain't going nowhere. That's, you see how she was taken aback. Leaving, she ain't going nowhere. She get everything that she want. If he ever grew a pair and decided to say, nah, sis, you trying to, look, he gonna say, you have to fold the clothes. Oh my God. He's gonna be like, you gotta fold the clothes within 30 minutes of them coming out of the dryer. Child, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna head on out. That would be me. Child, I'm gonna have to head on out, okay? He does everything. What does she do? Does anybody think that she does anything? I don't think that she does anything, honestly. Wow. Half damn crazy, child. All right, come on.
Bye-bye. Take care of her, or she will leave.
Not leave.
Leave.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Did you pause to read the comments? Don't worry, I got you.
He don't even talk for real.
You don't even talk.
I love it. Quiet type, but I can feel it. And he don't talk, still showing up. Damn, I ain't used to that kind of love. The fact that this is so rare got me thinking life ain't fair. He looks so wet, baby, before you. Feel embarrassed for the things I settled for, but I'm happy for you, girl. When he gonna start teaching classes? Cause we all need lessons in this. All of this and his big goodness. Yeah, you really got the best. Yeah. Shout out to the mother that raised him right. Cause men like that don't come around twice. May this love find me. Amen. While I cry and play this again. May this type of love find me.
Let me show you another video that was made by a young black woman, and this was her takeaway from it.
I was watching a video of this married couple, right? And the wife, she was giving her husband his flowers, and she was naming off a list of things that she says her husband does for her without her having to ask.
My husband does that was getting a low effort man into a coma.
When she got to the end of the list, named off everything her husband does for her, she thanked her husband. She gave him his flowers. Then her husband had a message for the guys. He said, to my fellas, when you get you a queen, treat her like your queen. Move right by her, or she'll leave. And baby, that's facts. The ladies are leaving nowadays, okay? The ladies are learning their worth, finally. The ladies are setting boundaries and they're standing on them. When you get you a good woman, she loving you right, she loyal to you, she respect you, she care for you. When she is a good woman and God bless you with her, treat her as such. And I don't mean no bare minimum energy. I mean, treat her as the queen she is, or she will leave. Because what they say, what one man won't do, another one will. A lot of men wonder how they lost a good woman because they didn't do nothing. It's not about what you did, it's about what you didn't do, okay? Don't pull a good woman, she loving you right, she moving right by you, and then you want to treat her with bare minimum energy. Absolutely not. Buy a woman flowers, surprise her, make her feel loved, make her feel beautiful, make her feel special. Y'all pull a woman that you didn't even think that you can pull, and then once you have her, you think you got her on lockdown, and the job is over. The job is never over. If you love that woman, show that woman you love her with your actions, not just your words, daily. That's how you keep a woman. Nowadays, y'all think that y'all the prize.
Child, somebody ask her if she got a man. That's all I'm trying to say with all this talking. Now listen, I believe in conversation, and you know I can't stand that word. Shout out to Lapeef, right? I believe in discussing issues and matters and then figuring it the fuck out and moving forward. I absolutely do, right? But that shit that we just witnessed with those people, that is too. That listen, if I'm here, if I'm here, I'm going to take care of, period. Just because that's what you should do, especially if you live here. What would I look like not taking care of my own fucking home? What would I look like not taking care of my own home and the people that I care about and love in the damn house. But like I said, when some shit go wrong with the car, or the grass need to be cut, or child, the gutters need to be cleaned, is that heifer doing that part? Nobody mentioned there none of that. Did that heifer mention any of that shit? I don't think so. So nobody thinks about that type of stuff. So that dude probably still got to do all the outside stuff. Got to come to the rescue when something is wrong. Got to shovel the snow when it's 500 inches of snow outside, and then come in the house and wash the clothes and fold the clothes while she's sitting there saying, "Good job, honey. Good job, honey." Then go leave her a note, then make breakfast. Like, seriously, what the fuck do you do? We already know that y'all don't want to talk, right? Like, I feel like I already know that most men don't want to talk. That's why I'm here talking to y'all, all right? Y'all don't want to have a bunch of conversations. You don't want to talk like women talk. You don't want to run off at the mouth about what happened at work. I get it. I understand. But you got these bitches up here talking about, and he don't talk, and he don't talk. I promise you, listen to me. I promise you, once they get into a relationship, they going to want to talk. Then they're going to be mad because he don't want to talk. They're saying he don't want to talk only because he didn't talk back to her in this particular situation. Women want to talk. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Women want to talk. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You have to know when to leave that ninja alone because it's too much talking though. I'm telling you, soon, y'all already know. As soon as I say, you know what, I think I'm gonna go on YouTube. Oh, you gonna go talk to them? All right, good luck, have fun. So then I don't have to hear it. I'm just saying. So you got to understand and know when these people think that because he's not saying anything to her while she's saying this list, that's why they're saying he don't talk. As soon as they get a man, they're going to want to talk, and then we'll be mad when said man don't want to talk. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Child, I have come to the conclusion that women are just stupid. All right? Sorry, y'all. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I've come to the conclusion. But somebody gonna be listening to this saying, yeah, sis, go, sis. Yeah, sis, go, sis. I gotta find me one like him, child. And then this is also the difference too. I promise you. I promise you. When it's time for them to have their time together, you know what I'm saying? He gonna act the same damn way, and they were gonna be mad. He gonna just be there, oh, but KB. Then they're gonna be mad. I need you to choke me. I need you to flip it over, smack it up, rub it down. However BBD said it, right? Then they're gonna be mad because that ain't gonna be done. Then they're gonna leave. You don't talk, then they're gonna leave. Child, you can't listen to these people. Yeah, listen to these people. You know the biatches listen to these people. That's why y'all can't have no relationships. You don't listen to anything within reason. You don't listen to shit that make damn sense. Child. Anyway,
you treat that woman right and do right by her, you best believe she gonna do right by you and make you feel special too. Y'all so, oh, she doesn't do that for me. She doesn't surprise me. She doesn't buy me flowers. Come on, man. Got a generation full of.
Did you hear?
And if that woman, not that bitch that was just talking, the first woman in the video, does not do anything to reciprocate, then she deserves whatever comes next. Because it could be a time that comes when he recognizes and realizes I'm tired of this shit and your shit and get the shit on up out of there. And then what? So you can't reciprocate in any way because she didn't say one thing what she did. She didn't say not one thing about what she did. She don't do shit. She said she pick up stuff. She said what she said. I'm lying. She said what she did. I pick up stuff sometimes. What kind of answer?
The message that she got from it: treat your woman right or she'll leave. And on the surface, for the majority of women, that sounds cool. Sounds like a good message. Sounds very empowering. But here's the problem. That entire message was one-sided. She listed everything a man should be doing, but never stopped to say what a woman should be doing. And when the idea of reciprocity came up, she scoffed at it. She dismissed it. Like,
oh, come on, reciprocity. All right, we on the same page, yeah.
It didn't even matter.
Y'all so, oh, she doesn't do that for me. She doesn't surprise me. She doesn't buy me flowers. Come on, man. Got a generation full of.
And that's the issue. Not the couple, the interpretation. Now, let me play the other video.
Things my wife does that would send a low-effort woman into a coma.
All right, well, I can tell already that this is going to be positive because, first of all, she's smiling. I'm just looking at, just from right here, look at how she's looking at him. Child, look at them arms though. Hey, boo. Both of them, but look at his arms, child. Anyway, pay attention, child. Pay attention. Anyway. So look at how she's looking at him. I mean, I'm just saying. She's happy. She's happy. And she's remember on the other one, I was like, he's just there and she's just a little bit like looking away. She look at how she leaning into him too. Remember with the picture, she leaning into him too. She love that man. Girl, come on, child.
All right. The first thing is she never lets me touch the laundry. There's
Oh,
been times I tried to do laundry and she literally will fight.
Oh my God, I'm triggered. I know y'all think I'm crazy. I just started a load of when I came back, I just started a load of laundry and I gotta put it in the dryer. Oh my God, the bane of my existence. I do it though, y'all. You know I don't have a problem with washing clothes. It's just the folding. Y'all already know. But I really don't have a problem with doing clothes. I don't understand people that just got this issue with doing clothes. My trainer has his clothes sent out. He told me, just get your shit sent out. They'll wash it and they'll fold it. I'm like, that's not in the cards right now. But I definitely keep that in mind for future, because if I could hire somebody to just fold my clothes, if I could get my granddaughter to come over and fold the clothes, I will pay her. I wonder if I could get away with paying her $10 to fold the clothes. Y'all think that'll work? All the clothes. Yeah, I said all the clothes. I don't care. It's $10. I may have come up with a solution. Let me figure out how I can make this work. Maybe I'll up it to 20. I don't want slave labor, child.
Me to, prevent me from touching any laundry. She does all the laundry.
I love doing your laundry, baby.
All right, wash my drawers, please.
Aww.
Number 2 is she buys all my clothes and literally styles me like she's my personal stylist. So the reason we match, the reason I look so good on these videos is because she buys all the clothes. I have not shopped in over 4 years. The third thing is she plans and literally makes an itinerary for all of our overseas trips. I think all of our trips, but definitely our, long travel trips. You do all the planning, all the hotel stays, you organize everything. That's why we have the best trips, The fourth thing is she literally has become an interior designer, has designed every house we've lived in. So yeah,
because that's what we do. Shout out to her, but that's what we do. What I say, y'all, when y'all live alone, gentlemen, brown, blue, white, maybe red, towels, dishcloths, one dishcloth, a sponge that's so damn old. Child, y'all know damn what walls is white, maybe they gray. Y'all know damn well that's what it is. Not a pillow in sight. I got pillows all over the place. This is why I stay out of Home Goods, because I'm coming home with more pillows. Okay. I used to go to American Signature Furniture. They're going out of business now. And just go in there looking for furniture and come out with pillows. Pillows are all over the place. My kids are like, how many more pillows are you going to buy? Shut up and go home. There's going to be some pillows up in here, period. Every room in this house, there's pillows. Except, no, there's pillows in the kitchen too. I love a good pillow. Anyway, shout out to her. You can tell that he's thankful and appreciative, and she's glad to do it. And that's half of the solution right there, y'all. Right? Like, I don't have a problem at all with washing clothes. We're not gonna get into the folding, but I'm gonna get it done. All right. And I do have clothes that need to be folded right now. I will clean up. I will cook for you. I will do whatever it is. When you caring for me, I got you. That's it. And caring for me is just making sure that it's boo loving. At the end of the day, that's all it is for me, honestly, because you do shit on your own anyway for me. Right? They don't look at it like that. They be looking for shit like specific, like the black people that are looking for reparations that are coming to their house and says black on it. That's what they waiting for, right? I don't have pillows in the bathroom. No, I don't have pillows in the bathroom. That's the only place. Okay, that's one room, those rooms I should say, that don't have pillows in them. I'm lying. The bathroom with the tub, the garden tub, has a pillow in it for comfort when I get in the bathtub. Okay, so one bathroom has a pillow in it, the other two do not. All right, y'all don't come for me, okay? But anyway, So all that really at the end of the day that will make me happy and I'm good with is just boo loving, which means that you thinking about me, you call me, you reach out to me, you checking, what are you doing? How's it going? Stuff like that. Emojis, kissing emojis, I love you. That's it. That I need attention. Women need attention. I need attention. Because if you're not paying attention to me, then that means you're paying attention to somebody else. That's how I look at it anyway. That's just me. That's just me. So the rest of this shit got to be done anyway. That's why I'm thinking like, why are y'all acting all crazy? Because let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm going to fully tell y'all what I'm not going to do. Okay? Gutter cleaning. Not going to be able to do it. Grass cutting. Not going to be able to do it. Physically washing a car with suds, a bucket, and a sponge. I'm not doing it. I'm not shoveling snow. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that shit, y'all. Somebody gotta do it. I'm not doing it. Exactly, Nightjade. That's it. Just all you gotta do is pay attention to me. I'm happy as a pig in shit because that means you was thinking about me. That means I'm on your mind, and that means you are thinking and worried about me, what I'm doing, how's it going, and all that type of stuff. If you can't, then it's gonna be an issue. That's it. That's all I ask for. Like physically, like actual words. That's all I ask for. Because the rest of the stuff is gonna get taken care of anyway. It just is. It just is. Missing out on all the fun to wash a car? Hell no. I've done it when I was a kid, like in high school with the car washes, the free car washes. Cause child, I know they was just trying to look at us in wet t-shirts. I wasn't born yesterday. But now, no, I'm not doing. I'm gonna take it through the car wash. I will take it through a car wash for sure. But I'm not doing all that. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. You enjoy it. Let it be your therapy. I'm not doing it. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's a good name of a show. Pillow Talk with Messy at 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. That is a good name of the show. Don't get me started, but I say shut down all the social media right now. Anyway, back to these people. Shout out to this lady. Just look at her demeanor, y'all. Just look at her and look at his at the end of the day. He's still got his eye on her. That other dude wasn't looking at her. And she too busy reading off of the paper. He don't even have to have a piece of paper to know what he has to say. That tells me a lot. That's just me, though. That's just me.
Our overseas trips. I think all of our trips, but definitely our, long travel trips. You do all the planning, all the hotel stays. You organize everything. That's why we have the best trips, The fourth thing is she literally has become an interior designer, has designed every house we've lived in. So yeah, every place. I mean, this is our third house and she's designed it from top to bottom each time and they've all looked wonderful and they're all very different.
I didn't even know you noticed that.
Yeah. Each house has been very different, but they all kind of match the feng shui of the house, So you've done a great job.
Thank you.
And the final thing, which I also think is probably the most adorable thing, is my wife celebrates me like no one ever has in my life. I remember my 35th birthday was epic. I mean, we had that big old party. My 40th birthday, she rented a whole mansion for me. I think every birthday you do something amazing, but you just make sure to celebrate me every chance you get. And I just really love you for that.
So what did
so do you think that other heifer celebrates that man, Bueller? Do you think that other woman said, or she didn't say it, but do you think that she's worried about when his birthday comes? Do you think that she's worried about how Christmas goes or anything like that? Like those are things like, Valentine's Day, it's all commercialized or whatever. And I believe that you should be showing the person that you love, that you care for them outside of Valentine's Day. People put too much effort in it. And plus it's commercialized, just like Christmas is basically commercialized, but people still fall for it. And that's why they can anticipate y'all spending $1 trillion on the shit, regardless of what the daggone price is, because people fall into these dumbass traps and don't even realize it, right? I can sit up here and and just see something that I feel like that you would like, and I'll just get it. Child, I'm a buy it, okay? I ain't got a problem with it. I will see, I don't know, whatever, and just be like, all right, and buy it. And just have it as a surprise. It'll show up. That's it. You think that woman does that shit? That last woman does that shit? No. Do you think that she even thinks about what it is that she could do to put a smile on that man's face to make him feel special? No. And that's what these heifers want. And that's why y'all heifers is losing. And that's why the hell would I listen to you about shit on the outside when you can't even get your shit on the inside together? Crazy.
Women in the comments say.
Wrong for you, babe. This on my screen. This ain't what I made. This ain't what I seen. Wrong for you, babe. I go with them tripping today. My whole feet switched up and take this away. Wrong for you, babe. This on my screen. This ain't what I made. This ain't what I seen. Wrong for you, babe. I go with them tripping today.
May this love never find me. Good, because hopefully that man would never have you anyway. So they mad at the man that talks about what the woman does for him, but not mad at the biatch who talks about everything that the man does for her. This is typical, like Nicole said, hyena behavior. Typical, making no sense. These are the people that's deciding, this is the 92%, yeah. This the 92% that be trying to be out here making political decisions. Imagine being upset that a woman is caring for, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say her husband, or caring for the man that she loves, or caring for the man that she's with. Wow, what a thing to be upset about. That's why you bitches ain't got no man. Clearly, we already know what it is.
Hey, my whole feet switched up and take this away. This is not the page I built brick by brick. I train this app, now it show me this. No, I'm in the wrong place. Why this type of man all in my face? Made this love never find me? Yeah, right. You say love gon' find me? Not tonight. This video not for me. I'm gone. Scroll past, I ain't sitting on this one. I think my TikTok broken. Yeah, something ain't right. I thought you say betray me. Damn.
So now you have to ask yourselves, why is it celebrated?
Oh, that music, it says that Medium Man made that music. I'm gonna have to check that out and get my own music made.
When a man performs, but rejected when a woman is expected to perform. That's the environment that we're in. And this is where us as married men, have to be very careful, because we get comfortable. We get used to our own situations and we start thinking, this is how women are. No, that's how our wives are. The way my wife treats me is not what single women are promoting on the dating market right now. Because over the last 5 years of observing the black dating market, I had to learn the hard way and figure out ways to teach single black men on how to move on today's dating scene. Because the chessboard is completely different than what we've experienced. What we do for our wives is good for us. But one thing that I would never do is participate in a trend that gives the impression that I have to perform for a woman in order for her to stay. And not only that, but giving the impression that I'm doing all of these things for nothing in return. However, I do commend this couple for covering both sides, even though the comments from the women didn't look the same.
Things my husband does that will send a low effort man into a coma.
Oh, okay, we coming back. Let's go. Look, she's still smiling. Did that other lady smile? Until he talked about leaving. That woman did not smile. Child, good luck to that lady, but not really. But you don't know.
You really got to give me some credit.
Number one, I have not pumped gas in I don't know how long.
Girl, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I pump my gas, but obviously if we pull up together, he gonna get out and pump it, child. Let me tell y'all something, biatches. If y'all go to the gas station and y'all together and that ninja don't get out and pump the gas, you losing. But get out and pump that gas, bitch, okay? Shout out to Joyzy, though, who pumps your gas for you. There was a time that we would just go to Joyzy and get the gas pumped. That's when gas was normal price. Many years ago, before they did something with the gas in Jersey, and now it's the same price basically everywhere. But if we happen to be in Jersey, we're going to get them to pump that damn gas. Shout out to the gas pumpers.
We have an electric car and a gas car, and I have neither charged nor put gas in the car in years.
My baby salt man is not the gas.
Oh, she's married. They're married. Shout out to her. Shout out to them.
Number two, when we want something that's actually going
Look, like we got to pay attention to things. These are the things I pay attention to. You see, he put his hand on her leg. You see, he got his hand on her legs. He is like, she ain't going nowhere, child. And she looking pretty good in this outfit too, okay? Unlike that other video, did you see them? It was like a forced, crazy looking kiss at the end, which is something like how you kiss your kids. Very different. Very different.
To be delicious to eat, he cooks it. Okay, that is not my thing. I have to do quick, high heat. It needs to be done in 20 minutes. If we want it to be scrumptious, my man got me. Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. He over here making dinner because she said that my shit is quick. Probably the shit I make. My shit is quick. I remember I made when Mr. Messi was sick last year, and I made him one of the things from what I eat on my meal plan, which was yogurt, strawberries, blackberries, granola, syrup. I'm sorry, yeah, a little bit of honey. I mean, and I put whipped cream on top. I put a little bit of whipped cream on top, and I took it to him. He looked at me like I was crazy. I said, you can't move, so I suggest you eat it. What do you want? This is what you're going to eat. Scarf that shit down, you heard? Scarfed that shit down and now makes it on his own. Child, I know it tastes good now. Come on now. So, you know, sometimes you might want to give something a chance. You think that you don't like something. All right, here you go. I'm making you something. No, I'm taking care of you, right? You need me. I got you. While you limping around and shit. You think that other lady doing all that? So they trading this off. So he's gonna make the scrumptious meals, like she said, and she gonna do the quick stuff. You know what's quick? Because I just learned how to make, and yes, I said learn, don't come for me. Fajitas, chicken fajitas. And we all can eat that. Even it's on my meal plan, but we all can eat that. You just make damn chicken breast, cut it up, and then you got the tortilla and you put the daggone shit on there with the cheese. Woo! Lord help your people. That shit is good. I didn't know. My daughter make it all the time. I never even asked her about it. So I'm late to the cookout. But anyway, but that's a quick meal too. It's really, really quick. Thank you, Boo. Stream sponsor. Shout out to Kofa. Thank you so much, honey. He says, sorry to burst your bubble, Messy. They were on a dating show in ATL. She pretty much snipped his nuts too. He had damn near chose her over his son. I have little respect for bro. These people on the screen right now, they were on a dating. Why are they on a dating show? What? So they were on a dating show. That's how they found each other. And now they're married. She pretty much snipped his nuts too. He had damn near chose her over his son. I'm confused. So they found each other on the dating show and now they're together. Well, clearly they worked it out because this must be after the dating show, right? I hope they didn't go on a dating show after they got married. That's a little weird. Well, they look like they worked it out. I mean, maybe they acting. Who knows? Everything a lie. That's why I say shut all the social media down and see what these heifers have to say. But we just gonna go by what it is, just like we do with everything else. So wait, they was a couple. She wanted to get married and he didn't. They married. They's mad now. Oh, this is before they were married. Well, now they's married now. All right. I'm definitely moving. The show was called Put a Ring on It. Okay. Shout out to that shit. All right, that's cool. We going by what they got right here, though, y'all. We going by what we see right here. She still look like she happy. That's a lot of good acting. If that is acting, there's a lot of good acting going on. He's still over here, putting his hands to say, this mine. That's what I see. So we're going by what we got right here. Let's see what else is going on, chat.
Number 3, I never have to worry about money being in our account or anything like that. He puts all of his money in our joint account. And we have a set amount that
well, child, that's how it's supposed to work. But these people always want to be talking about 50-50 and shit. And I just be like, what the hell does that even mean? You're talking about 50-50. It all goes together. But everybody's so worried about somebody taking something away from them. You know what I mean? So anyway.
I'm supposed to put and he's supposed to put, and he don't care if I put my part in there or not. He just dumps all his in there, and I love him for that. The bills are going to be paid. Number 4, and this is the cutest thing, he never comes home without calling and asking me if I need anything. And
isn't that normal? Child, I do the same thing. Is that not what y'all do? If I'm out, like, do you need anything? If I'm on the way home, do you need anything? If you're on the way home, do you need anything? Or if he's going out and be right back, do you need anything? That's just normal. Ain't that normal, y'all? I'm not coming for them. I'm just saying, like, you biatches don't even do that. It's like what if y'all like talking on the way home? Because I like talking on the phone on the way home. What if you talking on the way home and you just be like, all right, I'm getting ready to go to CVS, click. I'm on my way into Acme, click. Y'all don't do that? Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, come on. Like, damn, y'all don't even ask. Ah, shit. I can't take it. Yeah, exactly. Do we need anything? How about that? Like, well, you know, I'm not at the grocery store, but if I'm at CVS or Walgreens, do we need anything? It could be Band-Aids, could be alcohol, child. I don't know. I stay in CVS. But you know, I'm gonna order. You need something from the grocery store, child. I'm ordering it. You know, I'm ordering it. So that's an Instacart. But I feel you. Before I Instacarted it up, I told you I used to be the coupon queen. I went through all the circulars to see where the sales were, the best deals. Then I cut out coupons. I did all that shit. I love doing that shit. You know, one of the things that I said when we first got married, I said, I love paying bills. I know it sounds crazy, but it made me feel responsible. It made me feel like an adult. So I made sure all that shit was taken care of. Bills was paid, trying to save money, trying to, you know, do that by the way of coupons and shit to make sure that we have more money in case we needed it for something. That was just, you know, I thought was normal. That was just me, because I just wanted to make sure that, you know, we don't go under, that we don't be losing nothing. I told y'all we ain't go nowhere. We ain't go nowhere because we ain't had no damn money. Because you're not supposed to have it when you first start out. It just don't work like that unless your parents are the Rockefellers or something. So you got to work up towards something. Right? I guess that's just me. Anyway. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't subscribed, if you are new. Come on, chat.
Find that to be so sweet, because even if he's like tired, doesn't matter what he's been doing, he's gonna ask. And you know, I need a little sweet treat. I need a little sweet treat before you come home. Number 5, and I know I said number 4 was my favorite thing, but he knows I
ain't getting closer and closer, Chay.
Love to travel. And I cannot say there's ever been a trip that he said no to. Like, even if it doesn't fit the budget, or we're just not supposed to be traveling at that time, we need to be heads down, focused on something, he literally never says no. That money he puts in the joint account.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. You know, not my situation, but that's good. Nice to hear. I'm sorry, child. I don't even ask nobody no more, child. It's just like, I'm going. You either gonna say I want to go or not, because I ain't got time to be waiting around for people. Everybody in their excuses. I can't go. This is going on. I don't have time. I'll have no time. Blah 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 blah. All right, child. I'm gonna head on out. I'll see you when I get back.
I just use it to book the flight. I love my man, okay?
In my house, effort is matched. Neither one of us is bigger than our own marriage program. And if we as married black men ever lose sight of that type of thinking, there will be no reason to wonder why the younger generation of black men have stopped listening to us. Because a lot of us are still operating under that Queen Mother Goddess simp chip, where black men were singing in the rain trying to get a woman back after she cheated on them.
I know he got you right now, but he don't love you like I do.
Not after they cheated on you. Is that a dig at Jodeci?
Just give me one more chance. I'll do whatever it takes. I know what you did. I ain't.
Y'all doing this? Is that what y'all doing?
Okay. But I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to fix something you broke. Just come back. We can work through it. You came back, I got you.
Do that shit now and see how fast you become a TikTok story for being the dumbest brother in the world. And that's exactly why I don't bring my relationship onto social media, because I understand that my situation is different. It works for me. It works for us. So I'm not about to jump on trends and project my marriage onto a market that doesn't operate like that. Because what's happening is,
child, ain't no point in telling nobody nothing anyway, because child, most of these people is just gonna say some dumbass bullshit. They don't understand, and it ain't no point. There's no point. Nobody needs to know. Do your own shit. Fuck them. Just like all that mess with what was we just talking about? The social media stuff, and it's not a parent's fault or responsibility to freaking monitor and care for their own damn children. It's everybody else's responsibility. Whatever. You got black women out here freaking fighting for a cause that ain't got shit to do with them, but they know so much. Child, keep that shit over there. Out here telling ICE agents that they could have found a better job. Bitch, you barely have a job that pays your bills. You're going to tell somebody else, a responsible adult, what the hell it is that they supposed to do. The all damn audacity at all damn times. Ain't nobody listening to these people. Shout out to Media Man, though, for that video. And shout out to whoever sent that to me. That was good. My blood pressure ain't that bad. Okay, ain't that bad. But that was a mess. That was about to be a damn mess. All right, I got about 20 more minutes. Let me see. Let's look at this mess. In light of yesterday's video, hopefully y'all saw the video with regard to the heifers that was in what was it? That place in LA. And then when the bill came, they pulled out a pocket knife and started STABing each other. And somebody said that the bill didn't end up getting paid. I believe it. I believe it. But I saw this, I think by way of Anton, because Anton said, shout out to Anton. Ruth Chris house dress code ignites internet debate. Oh no, not a dress code for Castro, Pastros, and Mastros.
It's the dining debate that has some searing mad.
I cannot stand restaurants with dress codes.
Dress up to go out for dinner or keep it casual.
I just feel like restaurants should have dress codes.
It comes as one popular chain is getting heat for its dress code. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, reminding restaurant goers on its website that gym wear, pool attire, tank tops, and revealing clothing or exposed undergarments are all banned from its dining rooms.
They cracking down on a whole lot of stuff.
And telling visitors to kindly remove all hats or dine in the bar lounge. The policy reminiscent of a certain mob boss.
Take your hat off. Excuse me? They don't sell hot dogs here.
But experts say the effort to
shout out to Tony Soprano and rest in peace to James Gandolfini.
class up the joint is nothing new.
If you are looking to project an image.
Ooh, wake me up before you go, because I'm not planning on going solo. Oh, that's not who that is? All right, my bad. All right, my bad.
But experts say the effort to class up the joint is nothing new.
If you are looking to project an image as an establishment that is all about fine dining, and scattered throughout the restaurant are people who look like they just came from the gym, it's going to detract from that image.
One recent survey found diners want elevated and even Instagrammable outings, with 74%.
See, problem right there. Instagrammable outings. Take the internet away. Al, who can get in touch with Al Gore? Shut this shit down. Shut this shit down. I bet you they give up them lawsuits then. It's got to be Instagrammable. What kind of shit is that? Where's Smokey at?
Image.
One recent survey found diners want elevated and even Instagrammable outings, with 74% of consumers saying they have or plan to return to restaurants with a unique experience. Still, Ruth's Chris's dress code policy has started a food fight online.
How do we just normalize wearing regular clothes to these types of restaurants?
Piling on, casual dining competitor Chili's trolling the chain online, posting, the only dress code at Chili's is that you have to be dressed.
Child, and that's why I don't go to Chili's. Y'all can have that shit. Chili's, Applebee's, Ruby Tuesday, all that shit. Y'all, Pours, y'all got it.
While at a slightly more upscale eatery, the Cheesecake Factory, patrons are told to come as you are, just come hungry. Still, some requirements leave room for interpretation, like the dreaded smart casual.
How do they know if you're dressed smart? How do you know if you're dressed smart?
That's the standard at Morton's Steakhouse, which bans beachwear, beanies, and baggy clothing. It comes after the transportation department landed itself in the hot seat after urging travelers to dress with respect, discouraging pajamas and slippers at airports.
What do we need to dress up at the airport for? A delayed flight?
Now, as some restaurants get on board with dress codes, more customers may need to dress up to dine out.
Stay home. I got a solution. Stay the fuck home. Make your own food. That's the thing too. It's their place. They make the rules. You either follow them or you don't. They need to enforce this more on the ships, to be perfectly honest with you. This is another reason that I don't go into the dining room. First of all, it's the same shit all the time. Second of all, they tried to say that you got to be dressed up, and people be coming in there with shit that they not supposed to be wearing, especially on elegant night. I'm like, fuck, I'm dressing up for it, child. I'm gonna just go eat at Shaq's or something. I don't care. They need to start enforcing that stuff. I agree. So if you just say you broke, because if you look at that video with the girls that did the stabbing, and you look at the ones that were walking by in that part of the video, child, they was dressed for the beach. Child, they was dressed for grottos. If you know, you know. Child, they was dressed for the boardwalk in Atlantic City. Child, what were you doing in that restaurant, and why do y'all allow them to be there as well? See, these restaurants and owners and stuff, they be too scared to say something. Child, you better say it. That's your shit, right? So you want to lose your shit because you scared to say something to heifers that don't know how to act? Or you going to save your shit and keep a certain element the fuck on up out of there? Because that day that they broke that bottle and used it to stab somebody, that was an experience that day for those people. I wouldn't be back.
So we reached out to Ruth's Chris and the other restaurants we mentioned. They didn't have any further comment beyond those cheeky social media posts. But we did ask our etiquette expert how you can avoid making any fashion faux pas. So yes, check a restaurant's website for their dress code, but also look online. Yelp reviews. You can oftentimes see photos inside a dining room, get a feel for the vibe, think about what you might want to wear to fit in with that. And sometimes you could expect better service, maybe even better seating if you're dressed the part.
You have strong thoughts. Yeah, well, listen, if a restaurant takes the trouble to make a nice experience, then you should reciprocate. You should dress well. And Tony Soprano, the hat thing. That was one of my dad's. That was one of my dad's pet peeves.
Look at me.
What? Oh, with the hat on?
Yeah. Oh my God. Take that off.
No words needed.
I think unless you're in Hooters, that is just what men are supposed to do and do. You take your hat off. Am I wrong? Unless you're in Hooters or some sports bar, you should be taking your hat off. Like, imagine going in the Fogo de Chao, you just sitting there with your hat on, and you don't even have to be dressed for that place. But I just feel like you should take your hat off. I think it's respectful, but what the hell do I know?
I'm with Al on this. I just feel like, if you're going to a nice restaurant, you should dress the part. If you want to dress down, go to a fast food place. That's right. Here's what bothers me, though. If I've got my kids with me, sometimes people are wearing like t-shirts or...
All right, that's enough from y'all. I don't care what y'all got to say. Let me go over here to this one because there's another one too. It says chili roast competitor dress code as restaurants battle for patrons. I'm pretty sure there's no battle between Ruth Chris and Chili's. I don't see the battle myself.
How dolled up do you get when you go out to dinner? Do you dress to the nines or do the bare minimum?
No shirt, no shoes, no ties.
That debate over restaurant dress codes back on the menu, with Ruth's Chris Steakhouse recently saying it will enforce proper attire only, banning baseball hats from dining rooms and blacklisting gym wear, tank tops, or anything revealing. Chili's now roasting its competitor, saying in a new post, the only dress code is that you have to be dressed. It's all got the internet abuzz, some toying with the idea of a dress code mafia.
Take your hat off. Excuse me? They don't sell hot dogs here.
Darden Restaurants, which owns Ruth's Chris, did not comment. One user saying they'd rather go to Chili's, with others coming to Ruth's Chris to...
Then go to Chili's. What the hell? Why does everything got to be a damn debate?
Then saying a dress code should be the norm.
There's dress codes for a reason.
Simply have some decorum and respect us, like the company.
Some pointing out that for the money you pay for dinner, you should be able to afford a decent outfit.
Don't pull out the knife when bill comes. How about that? Don't do that. Don't do that.
The average price of a meal at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse is $100. As the price goes up, expectations go up, and that's psychology 101.
On the flip side, with the cost of food at restaurants up 30% over the last 5 years, casual food chains are trying to appeal to customers.
Y'all should not be eating out because of that reason right damn there, but y'all can't stop spending and then want to say that it's the problem is the economy. The economy is a problem, but you know how you help the economy? Stop buying shit. But y'all know that's crazy talk.
Side, with the cost of food at restaurants up 30% over the last 5 years, casual food chains are trying to appeal to customers not only with lax fashion, but lower prices too. Chili and Applebee's recently creating new value menu items to compete with fast food chains.
For $9.99.
The dress code debate not only happening at restaurants.
I'm just a boy trying to bring style back to travel.
Last month, Tampa's International Airport called out some travelers for being too casual, saying, "We've seen enough. It's time to ban pajamas." Later telling NBC News that the announcement was just a joke.
Time to ban pajamas.
But late last year, the U.S. Department of Transportation actually shared a campaign trying to bring back civility while traveling, including dressing with respect.
Let's try not to wear slippers and pajamas.
Even Costco recently getting some press for its dress code, which is basically the age-old shoes and shirt rule.
Damn, you can't even go into Costco. They say get that shit on up out of here, biatch. Because I know it's mostly biatches.
And pajamas.
Even Costco recently getting some press for its dress code, which is basically the age-old shoes and shirt rule.
Put the shirts back on.
There's no question. Much of the world dresses more casually than people used to.
That's a white supremacist talking points. That's what white people do. And I will not conform to white supremacy.
The years, Ruth's Chris has loosened their dress code. Back in the 80s, men were required to wear jackets.
So will the pendulum swing back to that? Or is it just a little nudge to remind you that sometimes, for the right occasion, you want to dress to impress?
I want to bring in Dana Griffin now to talk more about this. I mean, I gotta say, and I was saying this, I do like to dress up when I go out to dinner, unless I'm going to somewhere more casual, or if it's a Sunday night, I just want to go get some sushi, and then I just want to wear a hoodie, right? But I go to the appropriate restaurant. That would be fine with me wearing a hoodie versus some fancy place. But this is obviously happening on social media. A lot of folks are arguing about this, the back and forth of it all. But in part, social media may be one of the reasons in which, for instance, Ruth's Chris would make a decision to have more formal wear for dinner.
Oh, absolutely. Social media is definitely a factor in all of this. Patrons are a huge part of the restaurant's reputation and draw. So if a restaurant, say, wants to post photos or videos, some chains may want to curb this kind of behavior because it's not going to reflect well on their image if people aren't dressed up.
You know what? Because I'm tired of listening to them. You know what I find when I do some online shopping and then I go and look at the reviews and look at the people who are saying whether something is good or something is bad, I'd be like, you know what, y'all should stop allowing people to put pictures up, because I look at some of them and I'd be like, you made me not want to buy this shit because you look a mess. And you looked in the mirror and you saw this and you thought it was a good idea to post. I don't know, but whatever. I guess it kind of could be the same thing. But yeah, child, imagine the restaurants got to compete. The restaurants got to tell y'all how to dress. Anyway, one more thing, and then I'm done. I guess to go get dressed. Child, it was more going on with the chili over, or what is it, the gumbo over at the hodeo as they renamed it. The woman who first notified the Houston Health Department drops receipts showing she caught a bacterial infection after alleging eating Mama Tina's gumbo. Oh no, Mama Tina putting people in the hospital, child. Prince Revolver, I appreciate you. He said black folks dying on the hill of having to dress like they have some sense for the 1 millionth time. Child, let them live. Let them live. And then they'll turn around going into places. Oh, that's another video I saw. I got to find it. They was over there at the job interview with jeans on and t-shirts. And then the other people came in with suits and ties and talking about, oh, we didn't get the job. We ain't dressed right. What the fuck? Well, what the fuck? Anyway. All right. Let's hear what this is about. Mama Tina's alleged food poisoning victim diagnosed with C. diff from gumbo.
It's swollen. I'm f***ed up. Extreme. Like, I got the bubble guts. I done took all type of diarrhea medicine. Like, all type of medicine to get better. And I'm not. Just got out the phone with the health department. And I told them what happened to me. And I told them all I ate before going was a bag of Cheeto Puffs. And when I was there, the only thing I drank was a bottle of water. And I paid $5 for a bottle of water and $27 for Mama Tina gumbo, the seafood gumbo with the blue crab, the shrimp, the chicken, and the sauce. We got it. I'm like, okay, it's moving like water. So I'm like, okay, it looked like it's watered down for real. But I'm like, okay, we still gonna try it. I get the gumbo. I'm like, okay, this is like a soup. But I'm like, okay, I just spent $27. So I already got it like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna eat the gumbo. So I ate the meat out of it. Then when
you notice she said she ain't got it like that. Sorry to interrupt, but you see them nails, right? Shout out to the pores.
It was at the end with just the rice and the broth. I threw that away. And so I'm like, okay, that shit nasty. But at the end of the day, by 10 o'clock, I'm starting to feel like, I keep burping. Every time I burp, I taste the gumbo. I'm like, okay, I'm hot. First, I was hot. I'm almost 11. I'm feeling sick. We in the car. And so as soon as we got back to our car, I'm like, hold on, pull over. I got to throw up. And next thing you know, it just started coming up. And I'm not thinking. I should have told him to record me while I was throwing up, but I couldn't even much talk. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, it was like an out-of-body experience. Like, I thought I was going to die. Like, I swear to God on everything I love. Like, it's so crazy. And I'm throwing up on side the damn shit. And next thing you know, I start spitting. And when I'm spitting, I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, oh, shit, that's blood. And it tasted like blood because it was like metallic in my mouth. So I'm like, oh, I got the chills immediately after I threw up. So I threw up blood, then I had the chills. Get home, I just got naked. I washed my face and I just laid down. Like,
bankruptcy is actually a very quick.
Child, what in the world? That sounded a mess. Do we need to know all that? I told y'all I don't know nothing about no gumbo. I don't know what C. diff is. Y'all said you get C. diff in the hospital. I don't know. I don't know the diff. Okay. But that's too much. And we didn't need to know none of that. I feel like we didn't need to know none of that. You was sick. Did we need to know that? Girl. Whatever. But I don't know. People said that it was no good. She got shut down by the health center or whatever it's called, meaning Beyonce's mom. Tina Knowles. But whether that woman's story is true or not, whatever. The point is that you talking about it cost you $27. Girl, them nails cost you $150 alone. So ain't nobody trying to hear that. I told y'all, these people will go ahead and spend money on what they want and then expect everybody else to worry about their needs. That shit don't change. But these be the people talking about, I don't feel comfortable with black ICE agents and it doesn't sit well with my soul. But y'all, let me get the hell on up out of here and off of this daggone computer. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to Co for the stream sponsor. Shout out to everyone that donated. I see you. I appreciate you. I got to call Verizon and get me another router. I will be back later on tonight. It might be a late night stream. Be on the lookout. We got other things we got to talk about. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the daggone like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Hype the daggone video. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.